I'll pick Ghost. I haven't played Ghost in a while.
Okay, so do you want to wait just like 2 seconds, JJ?
Okay, so stop the stream.
No. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, and then just navigate. Yeah, you could.
Can you guys hear my dog ringing the doorbell in the background by chance?
Yeah, I can hear some background noise.
Yeah, I heard something.
Okay. Thanks, Pooch.
But you have a dog now?
I do.
Oh, that's not Sergeant Kibbles you're talking about, right?
No.
I just... All right.
He's got a cute corgi named Tater Tot.
Oh, that's adorable.
That is a great corgi name. All right, so I'm playing Tabletop Simulator. Looks like Ben's online Steam now, so
I'll invite him after.
Well, we got 3 minutes, so Ben should be here fairly soon, I hope.
Or else. So, when somebody else hosts the game, I mean, it's super easy. I already invited you. So you just need to go to the Steam invite, like normal.
Whoa. We got some bad audio for a second.
Ben. There we go.
You're really muted, Ben, if that's you.
Everything's black for me. Can you see the invite that I sent you on Steam, JJ?
Yes. Want me to accept that?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just turning the sound down.
Okay. I was like, where are you going?
Let's see, Josh.
Fine. The sound will go away.
Alex makes a good point. You should pull up the Twitch chat so you can see comments as they go by.
Yeah, I do have it up on my second.
Okay,
monitor.
good.
I'm so fancy. I can look at Twitch chat if you want to focus on the Discord.
This is cool.
Yeet. Okay, well that was super black for me, but you did perfect. Cool.
So I'm watching the Twitch right now. For me, it's really black and pixelated.
Yeah.
Is anyone else having that problem?
That's just when that's what I see when I watch Discord streams. Ben, we're getting really bad feedback.
Okay.
Yeah, how is that happening?
Okay. Yeah, now it looks better.
Can you hear me? No, it's super muted.
Yeah, it's like really muffled.
Yeah, it's weird. When somebody shares their screen on Discord, I can never. It's just always black.
Do you want me to stop sharing my screen then?
Yeah, you can go ahead and stop. Left.
Okay.
It's so bad.
There we go.
All right. Do we have the audio fixed?
No.
You must speak at our own risk.
Well, Josh, do you have your audio muted for Twitch or Discord? You probably have to mute one of them.
I don't have Twitch audio.
Oh, maybe it's just Ben that's screwing up the audio.
No,
that
yeah,
could be.
It's just Ben. Yeah, Sergeant Kibbles is on the money. I don't know who to play. I got Spore.
I'll trade you.
Your default Spore, but that's a good thing to mention is that if you host the game, it's going to start you off as the white player, which is where Spore is.
Right.
But you can just easily switch a card around.
Right.
Okay, so like, boom. Give me that real quick. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So then to switch it, you just do Q, JJ.
Oh.
And you can spin it around. Yeah, I'll be Harlow.
Whee! Look at that.
There you go.
So fancy.
Oh, I'll invite Ben also.
So let's see. Is Ben probably going to have to not be audio included?
He just reset his computer.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. At least he's
For
not on Steam anymore.
For the chat's awareness, Ben just got a new computer, so I'm sure he's figuring it out.
Yeah.
He had to play Elden Ring somehow.
Do cards
Yeah.
talk to a player?
Just breaking it in.
So yeah, Sergeant Kibbles, cards have a specific lock point. So for instance, your starting deck, you can kind of see this outline if I hover it over next to the draw pile. That is where your draw deck is locked in the game. So I can just let go of the deck and it'll automatically lock onto that spot, as well as the discard. You just let it go. Oh, that's much better. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds way better.
Much better.
Perfect.
Does that answer your question, Sergeant Kibbles? It's a neat little feature.
So I see. So I can just like pull cards from the deck like that.
Well, they don't lock because there's not a lock spot there, but yeah. You
can do
that too.
But that's my hand, basically.
True.
Yes. Do you want to send me an invite, Josh?
Yeah. I was about to, and then I saw you were left. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I had to fix some things. Sorry, I just got off work.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was the case.
Yeah.
Well, you got
it's
Shaman.
Turns out busy season for taxes. It's pretty dang busy.
I already took care of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going purple.
All right.
Who's purple? Oh, Shaman. Nice.
To Paradise Office. So Sam made a good point at the beginning. The host of the game automatically gets set onto the spore spot. So me and the Bling On just switched cards because he wanted to be spore. And then if you join a game, you can pick whatever spot you want. That's open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First, since this is my first time using this application, I remember watching the videos to see how it looked, and I noticed that there is possible table flipping. What's the button that I should not push to not do that?
You see the big thing that says flip?
No.
And then a table that looks like it's gonna
flip.
Look
at that. Okay, cool. So that's not bound to a hotkey or anything? Yeah, I don't...
Button.
No.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm with you. I want to avoid that.
It's actually spacebar. If you press spacebar, it just flips the table. So
is it really?
Be careful. No, it's not.
Oh, man. I was like, that is
just
insane.
terrible key.
Yeah, I would.
All right.
Yeah, so everybody has a hand, Sergeant Kibbles. So when I grab a card and I put it into my hand, it's invisible. So I flipped it over, but nobody can see what my card is. Is that correct?
Yes, nobody. I can't see not.
I'm flipping it over.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So that's actually a really good point, and we'll get to that as well. In the game, right, everybody has a clue. That's part of the game. It's very important that you flip your clue upside down before having it leave your hand. If that doesn't make sense, it'll make sense when we do it. So Sam, do you want me to just set up the game, or did you want to say anything about the game, or is he gone?
Sam.
Seshima? Sesama? Uh-oh.
Also, Josh, I noticed that you had OBS open. Are you recording this session as well as while streaming it?
Yeah. Wait, how'd you see?
Okay,
Oh, you
good.
see it at the bottom. I was like, what the heck?
I sensed it.
Sorcery.
I'm linked.
Wait, how do you know that?
I just said that I'm a professional at this.
Professionals
I know.
have standards.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, it's at the bottom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good job, JJ. I like your setup.
My setup.
I just realized I just realized you guys can't actually hear me because I had turned off my mic.
Oh.
So
Yes.
There we go.
Josh, why don't you go ahead and run us through how to start and how to set up?
Yeah.
Probably reference the rule book a little bit just so people see where that is, or at least Sergeant Kibbles, because I think he's our only one on the stream so far.
Sergeant Kibbles, you're the champion.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So as far as setting it up in Tabletop Simulator, it's pretty easy. You just want to make sure everybody has the player mat that they want. So I wanted Harlow, Ben wanted, what is that, Shaman?
Yes, sir.
And says, how do you even say your gamer tag? Sesama?
Sesama.
Sesama
Yeah.
wanted Ghost, and the Blingon wanted Spore. So we all picked our player cards that we wanted. And the next thing we want to do is put our player models into Paradise Office.
So go ahead and click on your models.
Grab your models and
Put them in the center of the board.
All right, you got it.
Oh,
boom.
No. The massacre.
That ain't bad. There we go. Okay, let me just zoom in.
All right, perfect.
Hey, there we go.
The rest of the setup is really easy. All you need to do is take this deck of cards that's here. This is the enemy deck. So this deck has all of the enemies for the game, all of the supremacies, the bosses, the grunts, all the people that you fight in the game. And you just want to press R when you hover over it. That'll shuffle the deck a couple of times, however many times you press R. You'll right click it, do split, and click 6. That'll split it into 6 piles of 5. And it'll automatically lock into each of these little outline spots. So you just hold, you click and hold, and that'll grab the deck. If you don't hold, you'll just grab one card. You don't want one card. So you want to click and hold, grab the deck, and there you go. You have all the enemy cards. The armor and the weapon cards are already there. The wiretaps are already in each player's starting deck. And the Bazaar cards are already dealt. So you don't have to worry about that. The only other thing you have to worry about is the clues. And so same thing. You'll want to shuffle the clues. And you want to grab one clue out of the pile. And this is the supremacy that we're trying to hunt for the game.
And
yeah.
Here, I'm gonna grab it just so it's not next to any players and kind of put it like right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the big bad guy that in order to win the game we have to find him in the enemy decks, which are called target cards. So we have to find the target card that matches this card, and we're gonna learn which this card is by seeing the other lead cards that we have here. So once you've seen all the rest of these, you're gonna realize one's missing, and that's gonna be that one. So that's when you're gonna be looking for in these various target decks.
Yep. So once that's been taken out, we'll put the false lead into this deck. We'll want to flip it over by pressing F. You click it and then put it into the clue deck.
And then
shuffle it a couple of times, yeah. And then I guess the best way to do it is just deal it out, grab a card and pass it to each player.
Yeah, just everybody can take one card. Oops, I grabbed the whole deck. I apologize.
Take all the cards.
So yeah, just grab one and put it in your hand. Don't let anybody else see this.
Oh, I grabbed them all
and
too.
Just a reminder, any card that's inside of your hand, nobody can see. However,
even if you flip it.
If you flip it. However, when you take it out of your hand, that's when people can see it. So if the card is face down in my hand and I take it out of my hand, it's still face down. If the card is face down in my hand or face up in my hand and I take it out, then it'll be face up. So when you take the card out of your hand, whether you sell the card or whether a player beats you and steals your clue card, it's very important that you have it face down and then you can move it. So how
can I?
Oh, sorry.
How can I change it from being face down and face up again?
F. What?
That's F. F is what flips the card over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh.
And yeah, while it's in your hand, it's safe.
You can right click and there's a whole bunch of options too.
That's true.
You can do it that way too.
So while it's in my hand and I press F, you guys can't see it.
Yep.
Correct.
Nope. Any card that's in your hand cannot be seen by other players.
Okay.
So
I flip it, I put it down, and then I take it out and put it out like that.
Yep.
Well, you might just want to leave it in your hand, but it's up to you.
Right.
I'm just practicing.
I'm just practicing to make sure I know how to do it.
I guess
Okay.
the last thing I wanted to point out was this lead tracker that we have. It's this card that we put in the game to help you keep track of which clue you've seen already in the game. So I'm going to open a notepad. Oh, I'm going to open a notepad and I'm just going to type in the clue that I've seen.
Oops. Don't do it on stream though.
Yeah, don't do that. Well, I'm going to have to look at my clue, so you guys can't look at my
All right.
stream.
I'll get
Oh
off of
boy.
stream. I will minimize the stream so I won't see what clue you have.
Yeah.
Time
'cause
to
I-
stream
I'll just
snipe.
see it and look at it anyways.
Yeah, you know.
So I flip over my card. I can press Alt. Alt will make the card bigger, so it's much easier to see. And there's my
For all of us
supremacy.
blind people out there.
Exactly. And I have this notepad opened. I just type that in, and now I can keep track of what clues I found. And now I know that this supremacy is not the one I'm supposed to kill. How much of the actual rules did we want to go over?
So we want to explain people how the game is played as well as how to play it on Tabletop Simulator.
Okay.
So
Do you want to go ahead and
I'll
take
go
that?
ahead and take over for that little bit.
Yeah.
Basically, Josh just explained how the game is set up on Tabletop Simulator. We are ready to play right now. Everybody starts with a deck of 10 cards. It's the same 10 cards. Everybody has the same starting deck. And this game is kind of a combination of both a deck builder as well as a traditional board game. So what's going to happen is throughout the game, we're going to be moving our pieces around to various places on the board. And depending on where we are on the board, we can do different things, usually buy cards to add to our deck to make it more lethal for fighting enemies, or messing with other players, or just there's also movement cards, so that helps you move around the board a little bit more better. Those are basically all the different things you can do. So let's see. At the beginning of every turn, at the start of the game, everybody starts with 400 USEC. So that's these tokens. And I don't know where Josh is looking, but I put one in the center of the board. These are the currency in the game. At the start of everybody's turn, you always receive 100, and then everybody starts with 400 to start off with.
Can I actually
And
stop
that
you?
means what?
Or I guess, yeah, you're going to do it. It's just in the bag. You
Yeah.
can keep grabbing them. Perfect.
And what this means, since you draw one every turn on the beginning of your first turn, you're going to end up with 500. So everybody's essentially going to start with 500 money, which are called USEC in this game, to play the game. And you will be using this money in order to buy the cards. Again, there's weapons, armor, there's red cards, which are attack cards. These purple cards are sabotage cards that mess with other players, and then green cards are called utility cards. Those are to kind of help you out. So I'll go ahead and start with a player turn and how that works. Basically, everybody's turn, you can perform one movement and one action. But if you perform an action first, then you're not allowed to move. So I, as Ghost here, I can move to the arms dealer, and movement's just one space. And then I can do purchase a card action. And since I'm in the arms dealer, I can purchase armor and weapon cards, which I'll explain what those do in a bit. But if I was at the arms dealer, let's say this is my next turn, and I bought a card, I wouldn't then be able to move over to the lift district. Since I did an action first, which was buy a card, I can't then move. So you can always move first and then do an action, but if you do an action first, that's basically where your turn's going to end.
Can I pause
Now,
you really
playing
quick?
cards... Sorry, what was that, Josh?
Sergeant just had a question. He said
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of text on the back. Is that just story? The answer is
Yes.
There's a lot of story. There's a damage type, which is important. Each player has a damage type that they hit on, which we'll talk about in a second. But then also on the front side, each player at the bottom of the card has an ability. So mine says Harlow wins tied combat as long as he rolls a poison hit. And so every player has their own ability, and we'll talk about that more too. Anyways,
Yeah, and
thanks.
the back of the card has a little bit of story for the character, as well as shows their damage type. That's also shown on the front of the card as well. Let's see. So going back, let's see.
Starting
How
on
do you,
player turns.
Josh? How do you select multiple tokens at once? Isn't it just drag?
Yeah, it's just drag and
Okay, I guess I just wasn't going far enough over. All right. Uh, the different types of actions that you can do in the game, and again, playing a card never counts as an action. That's important to remember. So if you play a sabotage card on somebody, that's not an action, or if you play a utility card, it's not an action. Most of the actions are dependent on where you are. So if you're in one of these big spaces with pictures on them, so the ones that are called City Heart, Deep Slums, Wards, Docks, Industrial Zone, or Lift Districts, those are called major districts. Now that's where you will do the majority of the fighting in the game. So again, I'm going to take my Ghost character. If I was up here in the Lift District, the action I could do is I can search this deck. So I would take the top card of the target deck off, flip it over, and reveal it. I'm not going to do that right now because we haven't started playing. And then I can choose to fight any revealed enemy. So, like, if anybody else has flipped over a card, I can choose to fight any one of those or not fight at all. So that's called a seek and destroy action. Basically, when you're on one of these major districts, that's how you do that. Other districts, these circles on the board, those are minor districts. So in the minor districts, in the arms dealer, you can buy weapon and armor cards. Weapon cards allow you to hit on more sides of the die when you roll those for combat. And armor blocks all hits against you from a particular damage type in one round of combat. And I'll explain what combat does in a second, but that's what happens at the arms dealer. Tier 1 weapons, which only block or allow you to hit on one more damage type, cost 200 USEC, and then the tier 2 variants, which allow you to either hit with 2 damage types or block with 2 damage types, those cost 500 apiece. So that's the arms dealer. The clinics, there's 2 spaces for the clinics. Basically, if you ever die in the game, you will respawn at one of those clinics, and you get to choose which one it is. The secret market, that's where you can purchase the clues that nobody has, and it's also where you can sell clues back into the secret market. So if I went to the secret market here, I could purchase a clue at random for 300, and I would take a clue from here and I would put it into my hand. If I had clues that I'd already seen, I can sell those for 100 apiece and put them back into the secret market. Uh, Now, buying and selling are separate actions, so you can't do that both on the same turn. And, if you sell a card in there and then later buy one, there's a chance you could draw that same card again because it's always random when you're buying a lead card from the secret market. Secret market is also where you can buy wiretaps. You can play a wiretap. It's a one-time use card, but if you're on the same space as another player, you can play that to see one of their lead cards that they have at random. And the last, or I guess there's 2 more. The bazaars, where the majority of the cards in the game are located. They come with 3 different levels. There's the 100 level cards, the 300 level cards, and the 500 level cards. So on those cards, you can see how much they cost in the top left corner. And then what they do is on the bottom. Now, if it's a red card, that's primarily a combat card. That's going to determine how many dice you're going to be rolling in a round of combat. Again, the purple is to sabotage other player, and the green is to help you out in various ways. It kind of goes without saying, but the 500 level cards, those are usually better than the 100 level cards. And I think there's 19 different cards in the game. So this will be kind of a learning experience. You can try different strategies with the various cards. So you will get to learn them over time. Also, in the rule book that we have with the game, there's going to be a card index that's going to explain what each card does. So you can look at that before playing and kind of get an idea of what to expect from these various piles. When you purchase a card from these piles, you're gonna, and this goes for the weapons and armor cards too. And the wiretaps. When you purchase a card, you're gonna flip it over. You're not gonna let anybody know what you bought, and you're gonna put it in the discard pile. So you won't be able to draw it right away, but once you get through your draw pile, your discard pile is gonna get shuffled and become your new draw pile. And you don't have to let people know what you bought, and you're not limited to just the card that's on top. You can search this whole deck and buy whatever card that you want when building your deck.
And I'll show
And
how
then
to do that too. It's really
Yeah.
easy. You just right click, you click search, and then everything comes up on the side. And if you know what the card is called, you can just look it up. So I want a personal security. Oh, that's a 300. Whoops. Wait.
No, personal security is a 100
Oh,
level
it is.
card.
Oh, I guess you can't search it. I lied. But you can see it in here. And it just makes it a lot easier to find the card that you need.
Yeah.
Oh, and it
and so,
zooms in too when you hover over it. Okay.
Yep. So that's how you purchase cards, and then the last area on the map, in the second to last action that you can do, is you can go to the rag market, which is right here. And you can permanently burn 3 cards from your deck, and that can be the cards that are either in your hand, your draw pile, or your discard pile. So you can permanently remove those from your deck, and you get 300 USEC. And you can only do it in intervals of 3, so you can't do 1 card and just get 100 USEC. You have to burn 3 cards and get 300 USEC back. That's really only useful towards the later bit of the game. Either you need a little bit more money to buy the card you actually want, or you just want to get rid of some of the worst cards from your deck so you're more likely to draw the better cards. So that's the secret market. The last action that you can do is you can attack another player. So if you're on the same space as another player, you can say, hey, I'm going to attack you. And the reason why you'd want to attack a player is that if you're able to beat a player in combat, you're going to get all their money and all the lead cards that they've collected. So that's the primary way of how you get lead cards and figure out who the ultimate bounty is that you need to find and defeat in order to win the game. And it is a race, so whoever finds and beats the target bounty is the one who's going to win. Let's see. So I think that explains all the actions we can do. Now, at the start of a player's turn, you're going to grab from this little bag, you're going to grab a USEC token, and you're going to add it to your money pool to see how many you have. And then you're going to draw 3 cards from your draw pile and put those into your hand. You can then play those cards if you want. Some cards are only played in certain scenarios, like attack cards are only played when you're in combat with somebody. There's cards that allow you to move more spaces on the board. You can only play one of those movement type cards per turn. But everything else, it's just you have them in your hand and you can play them either on your turn when you're involved in combat, or if the card has text that indicates otherwise, you can play it at a different time. But you would draw 3 cards, you would take your action, you take your money, and then once you've done your action, you can pass the turn. And it's just going to keep going around the table like that until everybody's gone. So that's how a turn, those are all the actions you can do, and that's how a turn in this game works.
So quick question from Sergeant Kibbles. He says you can buy any card. That sounds like it can suffer a lot from analysis paralysis, which I like. There seemed like there were around 100 cards in that deck. So yeah, there are 100. I guess there's 200 plus, but they're duplicates. So I think there's 18 unique cards.
19 unique cards.
19 unique cards. So when I right click and I click search, there's restock, personal security, body double, devil's gamble, and there's another personal security. So there's a lot of duplicates. Here's a firefight, which adds 1 combat die to your roll. Moto taxi, and then it's just duplicates from there on out. So you're totally right. It would be a lot if there was that many unique cards, but it's just duplicates, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, and that's not including the weapons and armor cards, and they're all going to be basically the same. They're just going to have different damage or defense symbols on them.
Right.
So, like, I'm shuffling the deck right now. You're kind of seeing same cards, but different damage symbols are popping up. So depending on what armor or weapon type you want.
And anytime we've had an issue close to that, it's just, hey, I'm looking for my card. Feel free to take your turn. I feel like we've never run into that issue playing a game where it's that long of a time.
Yeah, and usually, unless like you're being attacked by that person in the next turn, Josh is right. That person can be like sitting there looking for the specific card that they want, while other people are doing their turns.
Yeah.
And unless they're being involved in combat with one of those players taking their turns, it shouldn't matter.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess the last thing to explain would be combat itself.
Mm-hmm.
So if you And I don't want to flip any of those cards over quite yet, but you'll see that in just a second when we start playing.
I mean, we could do
But
player combat.
we could do player combat. How about we do this? We start playing and then we will explain combat when combat comes up.
That's fine with me.
Combat just is one round. It's pretty simple. There's the only difference between player versus player combat and then player versus target combat is that on the target card it'll tell you how many dice the target's rolling and what damage types they're hitting with is all in the card. Whereas if I was gonna fight the Blingon over here, we would play our cards at the same time, and that would determine like how many dice we're rolling, whether there's a damage type that's being blocked by a shield, or whether we're rolling more damage types from our weapons that we're playing.
I'm looking at your
All
profile
right.
picture. It's pretty good.
My profile picture?
No, the bling on. I've
Oh,
never
the
looked
Bling
at
On.
it closely. How do you know when you got the right target? That's a great question. So, remember how I had this clue in my hand? I flip it over so I know, okay, this supremacy is not the right target. So I can cross him off and I have that on my notepad. So when it comes to the point where I cross off all of the cards except for one, then I know that that is the right target. Do flip the card over when everything has been defeated? I don't know if I understand that question. Oh, yes. So at the end of the game, say I'm ready to fight a supremacy. I say, okay, I am claiming that Cyrus is the supremacy. And I attack Cyrus. And I beat him. I would then flip over the card in my own hand, right? So nobody else can see Sam.
Right. So how it would work is if you come across the big bad bosses that you have to fight to win the game are called supremacies. If you come across the supremacy card in the target deck that you think is the bounty you need to do to beat the game, you have to announce to the table, I think this is the bounty. And then you would fight that bounty. If you beat that bounty in combat, because they're the toughest cards to beat in the game, um, and you have to have a deck that's essentially good enough or have really good luck. So if you beat that card, then you would check without anybody else looking the supremacy, the lead card that was separated at the beginning of the game, and if they match, then you would show everybody and say, "Hey, I won." If they don't match, then you lose. You're out of the game. You would put that lead card back so nobody knows who it is, and the game would continue playing. Although typically at that point, the game wraps up pretty quickly when people are starting to guess who supremacies are. Because it's usually somebody either knows who they are or has like a 50-50 chance of who it is, and they're just trying to take that chance to beat it before the other person beats it or something like that. So
Right.
even there is player elimination in the game, but it's usually you're not like out and your friends are playing for another hour or anything like that.
Right. So Ben, do you want to grab your USEC? Did we go over infamy tokens?
No, because we haven't talked about combat.
Oh, right. The
So
last thing I wanted to bring up was the notebook.
Yeah.
Everybody will have access to the notebook. I put general logs and like notes in here. So it's just this button at the top, notebook. Here's a readme with a couple of helpful tips for playing in Tabletop Simulator, specific to Tabletop Simulator. And then the rest of it is the actual rule book from the game. There's a settings and lore tab. There's a how to win tab, setup, player turns, combat, board locations. So what the freak?
Why is there one that says Ron Perlman and
I
clues?
don't know. I just got here.
Oh, whoops. I thought the clues was just like that was my own notebook. I'll just put that away then.
That's a great
Okay.
point. So say you want to add your own notebook. You click add new, and up here, instead of doing gray, you do the color that you're playing as. So
So I click add new and then I like type in. I would type in. Oh wait, I'm trying to. Oh, okay, I see.
and then you click the color, and then since I'm white, I would click white.
Would you look at that? I wonder. Well, I wrote
I
down
know.
my clue and clues, so whoever saw mine.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
you're the
see
one who wrote
yours.
down Ron Perlman?
No, actually, I wrote down my clue. I don't know if
Oh.
Ron Perlman got in
Oh,
there.
that was you. I thought. Okay, never mind. I remember what yours is now.
Okay, maybe we should do the leads again.
Yeah, do
because
we
I can
reset
guess
this?
who Ron Perlman is based off of what the lead is.
I mean, I was
But-
gonna say Cyrus for Ben, but
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, let me put mine back. I'm glad you
yeah.
got
wait,
my
I'm
joke
curious.
though,
Who
Sam.
was the?
Wait, but that wasn't even the
No.
one I had.
Oh, really?
No, it wasn't.
No,
Ben
we're-
had.
We're just resetting them. It's okay.
Yeah.
We do need to here really quick. Let's do a search
Oh yeah. Take out the blank.
and pull
clue.
out the blank. Yeah.
So Sergeant Kibbles said, "I understand now. What's the point in beating other non-player units? The point is you get
You
money.
get money.
Yeah. So the point is you get money, and then money will help you buy better cards. So a grunt is worth less than a boss. However, a grunt is very dangerous, so watch out. But they
Yeah,
so
they
yeah, you
really good
beat
at sneaking up on
them
you and shanking you.
to get money. It will probably describe in a moment. I can wait. No, you're good. Feel free to ask
All right.
questions as they come, because I'll keep looking at it. So, is this red card over here the false?
No, that's the one I just selected. So
Oh, gotcha.
everybody can take a clue now.
Okay, I just took another clue.
Ron Perlman.
I'm glad you got my joke there.
I know I got your joke. I think our artist definitely looked at Ron Perlman when drawing that card. A little bit.
Hey, he's a good-looking guy.
A black Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Morgan
Okay, wait.
Freeman Perlman.
Okay, so I've noticed in the
Combo.
notebook, I believe Ben's locked the notebooks to his color, so only Ben can read the instructions and the clues.
Yes.
Wait, the instructions.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you have read me locked.
Dang
Oh
it,
yeah,
Ben.
I did that on. I mean, I just did that because why not? All right, there you go.
There's so many reasons why not. There's actually a ton.
Read me. Nobody needs to edit that.
They can't look at it.
Nice.
Oh, that's true too. I forgot about that.
Oh man. Okay. So it's best, I would say, to have it in a notepad outside of the game, but you can do it this way too.
Can anybody see
So-
my clue
No.
on
Me.
notebooks?
No.
No.
So yeah,
all right.
let's start the game.
So to determine who goes first, we take one of the combat die, and then we're just gonna roll it. And then if it rolls a damage type, I have it right here. Well, I guess you're the one streaming, so you go for it. But if it rolls a damage type that matches one of our player cards, then that's the person who goes first. So, Josh, why don't you go ahead and roll that?
Okay. So for rolling, it's super easy. If you have one dice, all you have to do is just hover over the dice and press R, and then it'll roll it. So
All right.
Ooh.
magic.
So,
Oh, Ben.
Mr.
That's
Yin
me.
Yang is going first.
All right. Well, let's draw 2, 3.
And don't forget to get
Oh.
100 USEC.
Yes. Boom. Okay, so I now have 500 USEC. Just to once I can spend a little bit, can I play a card and then move, or say because cards aren't actions, right?
Yes, cards are not in action, so you can play as many cards as you want.
Okay.
Oh,
I am going.
Other thing I should mention, in Perditus's office, which is that center space, nobody can fight each other. It's a safe space.
But what you can do is you can wiretap somebody, correct?
You can wiretap somebody in there. That's correct.
Okay. Sam, I'm gonna wiretap you.
Okay. I am going to pass you my card. Now you take a look at it. A wiretap. He doesn't get my lead card. I get
I'm
it
just-
back, but he gets to take a look at it.
I'm gonna what's it called? Draw it to
So,
me,
Yeah,
so I
pull it
can
to your
see it,
hand, flip it off,
and then I'll
and then
flip
pull
it
it out of
within
your
my
hand.
hand and pull it out of my hand.
There you go. Perfect.
I'm
Yep.
gonna write in the notebook, and we'll see if anybody
So,
can see it.
do you have to discard your hand at the end of the round? No, your hand stays with you.
So you
All
can
right.
have a really big hand at the end.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
have
so
all of your.
you can have all the cards in your deck in your hand.
Mhm.
Now, if you die, you lose all those cards and they all go to the discard pile. So if you have like a gigantic deck and you ever die, it's
Mhm.
going to take you a really long time to get those cards back to your hand. So it's
Right.
probably better to have higher level cards than just a ton of lower level cards, but it is a strategy. So,
Right.
And then I'm going to move to the arms dealer,
okay.
and I'm going to buy a tier 2 armor.
So tier 2 are 500, so Ben loses all of his money.
All of it goes away.
So go and just put it in the bowl. So while Ben is doing that, Josh, you could probably go.
How long is it?
Yes.
How long
How
is a
do I
typical
look
game?
at the?
So you right click on the pile and you go to search,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll like all the cards in that deck will pop up. You can look at whatever one you want, drag
okay, I
it
see
out,
it.
and drag it to your discard pile.
So
Or
he just
maybe drag
asked.
it to your hand first, because you don't want people to see what you drew.
Yeah, and then I can flip it and put it in. Okay, that
Was
sounds
there
good.
a question from chat?
Yeah, he just asked how long a typical game is. I'd say hour and a half.
Yeah, that's about right. I don't know how a tabletop simulator is going to slow us down at all,
Mm-hmm.
but that's typically how long a game will last.
Yeah, I mean, first time using it, it'll probably
Yeah, it'll be a
take a
little
little longer.
for playing, because people are going to be like, okay, which cards are going to be really good versus not.
Right.
People will figure out their strategies, and then it gets faster.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play Moto Taxi. So I play it in my discard pile, and I'm going to move 1, 2 to the city heart. And we're gonna do what we talked about earlier, which is flipping over our
And
card.
Your card's flipped over. We can all see.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So
I just tried to bring it to my thing, but there we go.
I'm just gonna grab a card, take it out of the deck, and then press F. So it is a low life. It has no armor and it rolls 2 die. What are the odds that I don't kill it? Pretty high.
It depends on how many dice you roll. These are the weakest enemies in the game, so it's only
Mhm.
rolling 2 dice, and they only hit on one side of those 6-sided dice.
And you guys can't see, but I can roll this many die. And so the other thing is I have my ability, which is Harlow wins tied combat as long as he rolls a poison hit. So all I would need to do is basically roll 1 poison and I would win. So you know what? The odds aren't terrible. And I kind of want to go for it. So I'm going to attack the low life.
Famous last words.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will play my 2 attack cards, which is a planned ambush, which gives me 2 combat dice, and then a firefight, which gives me 1 combat dice, which means I get 3 combat dice total. So I'm going to take these dice, I'm going to put it off to the side, and then the low life gets 2 combat die.
And
So-
I've already got those. I'll roll for
Okay,
the
cool.
low life.
That was his roll.
No, I just pulled them over
Oh,
here, although
okay.
they did kind of roll, so we could count it.
That's okay. So
All right, I'll roll.
you can press R or you can do it this way. I'm going to do it this way since we have a lot of space.
So he didn't get a hit.
And I
You got 1 hit, so you won.
So I won combat. I'm going to take the low life card. And I'm going to put the cards that I played in my discard pile. And I get to keep this card for later. As I'm going through piles, I can discard this card to draw another card. We'll see that when it comes. The other thing is this card gave me $200 for beating it. So I'm just going to take 200 USEC.
Also, this is just from my turn. When you use a wiretap, I'm not sure if you said this. That's like you can no longer use it. It doesn't just go into your discard. It goes back into the deck.
Correct. That's the only card like that where if you play it,
Mhm.
it's burned from your deck. It doesn't just go to your discard.
Cool. So that's my turn.
All right. So I'm going to draw 3 cards here.
And another way to do it is just right-clicking and then pressing draw.
Yeah,
Th-
that's the way I
does-
like to do it.
Okay.
Does
so
that still only draw one, or can you like say how many cards you want to draw
It
at
draws
once?
1, but you just click it 3 times really fast.
Yeah.
Usually
Oh.
won't be drawing.
All right. I'm going to flip that over. Okay. So I am going to move to the bazaar. And I'm going to get 100 USEC here. And I am going to purchase cards at the bazaar. So, JJ, you can go ahead and go while I am buying a card. And I
All right.
think, yeah, I'm gonna buy a 300 level card.
Where did that come from,
Sounds-
Ben?
What?
Your USAC.
Oh, there's a USEC underneath my card. I just did
Just hiding money. Yeah, storing it for later.
You know, I'm pretty much like a chipmunk. I'm like an underground
Interesting.
chipmunk that's blind and does magic and looks like a mole.
It's true.
Yeah,
So not a chipmunk at
Pretty
all.
much
Not a chipmunk, really just a mole.
Pretty good point. Pretty good point.
Yeah, you know.
Got big cheeks.
All right. For my turn, I'm going to do the same thing that Ben did. Essentially, which also means wiretap. I'm going to play that on Ben, and I'm going to put it in the pile there. Yeah, hand that ticket over.
There you go.
And then I'll also be buying. I'm going to buy some. I'm going to buy a weapon, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Are you buying a 100 or a tier 1 or a tier 2?
I'll be buying a tier 2.
All right. And since we did do combat, I guess I will explain. With weapons and armor, you can only play 1 per combat.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have multiple in your deck for like subsequent rounds of combat, but you can only play 1 at combat. You're not going to be able to hit on all sides of the die or block all damage against you. All right, Ben, your turn.
All right, I am gonna go to the industrial zone, and I'm going to draw a card. No, I guess not draw, but there we go. And it is a boss. And you know what? I don't feel comfortable killing a boss. So I'm just gonna end my turn.
So
You coward.
a little.
So bosses are the enemy type. They're worth 1,000,
Yeah.
but they're almost as strong as a supremacy. So they're probably ones you want to avoid
Right.
until you have a bit stronger hand.
Okay. Well,
Also,
I will
That's my turn. You're up, Josh.
draw my USAC and
And
then
I get 100.
draw my cards. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, how much does a tier 2 weapon cost again?
500.
500. Okay, so I'll just boom.
All your money.
7,
Except for my 100 on my turn.
8.
No, because you start with 400, so
Oh,
the
you're
100
right.
from your turn would give you 500.
Go there as well. All right.
So I have 800 from the 500 from my first turn, and then I draw again this turn, and then the 200 from the low life. Oh, sorry, I should probably move. So I'm going to move to the bazaar, spend my 800 USEC, and
Where we kill you for it.
exactly, and then
Mhm.
I'm gonna buy 2 cards, and that is my turn.
And that
Makes
is the
sense.
thing. If you start walking around with like tons of money saved up, you put a target on your back.
Yeah. So even if I killed that boss, if so, JJ's right behind me. He could just kill me, and then he gets the 1,000.
Yeah, so you do have to worry about other players coming and shanking you in the back after you beat them.
Nah, don't worry about me. I live by the
there-
sword. It's an honorable life.
Let's see. There is an anti-griefing mechanic in the game too that comes in. I guess it's a good time to explain it. It's
Mhm.
these are called infamy tokens. So if you attack and kill another player, you get an infamy. If you for each infamy you have, if you get into combat with another player, even if they're the ones who attack you, they get an extra die when fighting you for each infamy token you have. So
Mhm.
if you just go around like smacking players all the time, pretty soon they're going to have a lot of extra dice to roll around you. But at the same time, it is good to kill other players. You just want to think of when is it worth getting an infamy to get their stuff.
Another question that came
All
in:
right.
when you beat a unit, does it ever go back to the deck it came from? No. When
It
you
does
beat a
not.
unit, it's gone.
Yeah. But there's what I think it's 36 or 48, so there's quite a few. And I've never seen a game where we've run out of all target cards before somebody fights and kills the supremacy.
Even
Mhm.
target cards in a specific location, I feel like.
Yeah. Let's see. So
Nice.
I'm going to draw 100 here. And I'm going to draw 3 times. You know what? I'm going to play my wiretap, and I want to see what Josh has.
Okay. Here you are, sir.
All right. Perfect. All
We're
right.
holding hands, JJ.
I will pass that back.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that.
Our pointer fingers are interlocked.
And
Oh, Josh
let's
is
see.
trading.
Sorry, I'm
Hey,
going
no,
to.
hold on. Yeah.
I'll move to the deep slums. I'll pull over a card, and it is a grunt. You know what? I'll fight the grunt. Why not? So I am going to play these cards.
Woo-wee.
So that get 2 from there. So I'm rolling 5 dice total.
I'm rolling for the grunt.
All right.
This isn't the roll. I'm just putting him down.
All right. So I rolled no hits,
Ooh.
but my character's ability is that if I don't roll a laser, I can re-roll my combat roll once. So I get to re-roll the dice that I had one time. So
Bada
I'm gonna
bing,
go ahead and
bada.
do that.
Whoop.
All right. So I got 1 hit. So as long as he doesn't get more hits than me, I would win. But is that his roll?
Yeah.
All right. So he
Yeah.
got 2 hits, so I actually lose.
Oh no.
I don't have a Devil's Gamble card, so I don't have any way to not die.
That's right.
So I will now go to a clinic over here. All the cards that are in my hand actually go back to my draw pile. Let's see. And my draw pile gets shuffled. Everything from my discard also goes to my draw pile. I lose all my money. I do keep my lead card, since it wasn't another player who beat me. So I lose all the cards that were in my hand. Yes, all those too. Thank you. And all my discards as well. And then they all get reshuffled. I draw 3 cards, but my turn immediately ends.
And it goes to
All right.
JJ.
All right.
So I'm gonna move over to this place. What's it called again? Oh yeah, the Lift District. Oh, I've just got to draw my card to take my Yusef. Right there.
We have our first casualty, boys.
Yeah, you know, F in the chat and all that.
It was a grunt too. It's always a
Yeah.
grunt. So for anyone watching this later, just know that a grunt will kill you. They shouldn't,
Really, anything.
but they will.
We have more deaths to the lowlifes and the grunts than we do.
To supremacies and anything.
Yeah, the supremacies and the bosses.
Just something about the
Like
grunts.
even when you're like decked out and you have like 8 dice rolling and you're like, I'll just kill this guy.
That's the thing,
Nope.
yeah. Like I swear I've died to a low life with 9 dice.
Yes, you have. I remember that.
Like it's insane.
Well, I drew a boss, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep my
Do
100
it.
daily bread and move on to Ben's turn.
Hey. Look,
All right, I'm gonna
keep it safe, King.
So if I flip one of these, would it just flip over?
Flip one of what?
The like top deck where I'm at.
You would flip
Yeah.
over the whole deck.
Yeah. I'd
Okay.
flip it.
So that's why you need to drag it
Okay.
first.
Okay, it does do that. Nice.
Oh,
And
yeah,
okay, there's a supremacy. Great.
Question: can you hit
Now-
a maximum amount of dice you are allowed to roll?
No,
No.
you can roll as many dice as you have red cards that indicate you can roll dice.
There's
So
only
there are
12
only-
dice.
There
Yeah.
are only 12 dice that are going to come with each copy of the game. You can roll more than that. If that happens, you would just roll the ones that you missed again until you roll the amount of dice that you actually have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we had I think I remember one game where somebody went crazy and like all they bought was attack cards.
Yeah.
Roll like 36 die or something like that.
Whoa, what?
It's super expensive and not very likely to happen in a game, especially if people are taking it seriously. But
Well, I'm inspired for a new strategy now.
yeah,
Just
Tactical nuke. Make like your Russia
Yeah.
and blow everything up
Yep, with a sword, you know.
with the sword.
Alrighty.
right. Whose turn is it?
Is my turn now, Ben?
Yes, I am done.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the deep slums. Oh, I'll grab my USEC.
Oh, he's gonna kill you. I wouldn't fight that grunt, man.
I'm
bloody.
I'm just drawing.
I'm over here and
1,
fight the boss since
2,
fall.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, are you ready to declare a bounty? Declare a bounty as the target.
Yeah, Ben's all
Yeah,
ready to
Yeah,
go.
I'm ready. Let's go.
And then I'm gonna flip a card over. So I'm just gonna drag one, flip it, and it's an enforcer, which I'm definitely not going to fight. And I'm not gonna fight the grunt either. So that is my turn.
All right. So I'm going to draw 3 here. And I'm going to grab 1 USEC. I have to rebuild my fortunes here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where would I like to go? I am going to go to the docks. And I am going to flip a card over. And we got another supremacy. So this one's the Jarkata exec. So I'm not going to declare that as the bounty. So that's the end of my turn.
All right, then I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Fight the boss.
And I'm just gonna flip a new one. I'm still in left district, so while I'm here, just see if there's anyone else I can. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
that is.
I think it's
Okay,
a sign.
well, you're right. It's a sign that I have to fight the boss. So I'm gonna fight the boss. Show some combat here. It's a top one with the armor is fire, but that doesn't matter really in any case.
So the boss is going to roll 5 dice, and it hits on 3 sides of the die. So that's a really strong enemy.
Yeah, normally, but none of those hits are the sword. So I fear them not. So okay, I'm just gonna put down my hand for all the cards.
By the sword.
Yes. Oh wait, I don't mean to put them in a pile. How do I keep them separate so we can keep track of how many cards I play?
Just
put
don't
them
put
like
them
along the
directly.
edge.
Yeah, just don't put them directly on top of each other.
All right. Crap.
You're good.
Well, there's 2 cards and they're both fire.
No, just
firefight.
just grab
Oh, okay,
it.
there we go.
I did it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Gosh dang it. Okay, there we go. I'm really. All right, there we go. So that is 6 dice.
And
So I grab all 6 of these.
you don't have a weapon. Oh,
Yeah, the odds
No.
are kind of against
oh
you.
no.
All
No,
right.
I just have the sword.
Okay, so go ahead and roll, see if you get a hit.
All right. Shake it up. Boom. Absolutely no hit.
The sword.
No hits. All right, so this thing hits on fire, plasma,
Laser.
and magic. So
Yeah.
well, it got 2 magic, so it got 2 hits, so you die.
Dang
Unless
it.
you have a devil's gamble.
Oh wait, I do. I do have a devil's gamble.
All right.
There we go. So I'm gonna put it right there.
So
Live by the sword.
the devil's gamble card gives you a 1 in 6 chance of staying alive. You can play multiple devil's gamble to increase your chances, but you can only choose one damage type. How it works is you're gonna take a die or dice if you played multiple Devil's Gamble cards, and then you're gonna roll them, and you're gonna before you roll them, you're gonna declare a damage type, and then you'll roll the dice. If you roll that damage type, then you do not die. So let's see if you can do it.
I,
So
I
what damage
declare
type?
the sword as my damage type.
Go ahead and roll it.
I don't know if that was a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just
Boom.
press R a couple times. Yeah. Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Dang it. Well-
How many guns can one person hold? Do you mean weapons?
Yeah. Weapons. They can hold as many weapons as they want, but in per combat, you can only do one weapon at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So like you wouldn't be able to play two weapons in a single combat. But sometimes it's just still a good idea to have multiple weapons because different enemies are going to be blocking different damage types.
True.
And if I use a weapon to kill an enemy and then Ben comes from behind me to attack me, then having that another weapon
JJ, press
ready
F.
for combat against him
Press
is
F.
also a good thing.
Okay.
All right. So
Just leave me alone.
JJ died. So
Just do it one by one.
while he's dealing with that, Ben, you can probably.
I
go.
will grab 100 USEC,
JJ, there's that card in your hand. That...
rolling in the dough. I'm
Yeah.
going to draw 3, which I only have 1 left.
Sorry.
And then I'm gonna flip
No, wait,
another
Ben.
card.
So when you drew your last from the draw pile, your discard pile now becomes your draw pile.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So
Draw,
shuffle
and
it.
so it's just
Shuffle
one.
it.
It's just
Oh,
one.
okay. Well, then you continue drawing.
But so I would draw it. Okay, and now I'm going to flip another one of these. And it's a grunt. And I'm gonna say, let's attack it.
All right.
Bold but foolish.
So it rolls 3 dice and hits on 2 damage types.
Okay, I am going to roll 1, 2.
While you're doing that, another question came in. How do the arms dealer cards work? Are those automatic hits? The answer is no.
No.
So I'll just take the top card and use it as an example.
Yeah.
So say I played this card, I would hit on poison, bullets, and magic. So if I rolled 6 die and any of those 6 die were poison, bullets, and magic, that would count as a hit. But they don't automatically give you hits.
And yeah, in combat works, whoever gets the most hits wins.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody rolls the dice once. Whoever gets the most hits wins. If there's a tie, then any player that's involved in the combat can choose to press the advantage, in which case it just becomes a 50-50 draw or 50-50 chance of winning. Everybody discards all the cards that they played. It's just the damage type that's on your card versus the first listed damage type that's on an enemy card, a target card, and then you will roll a dice until somebody scores a hit.
Right.
So Ben has 5 dice with
5 dice, and I block his poison.
Okay, so he's only hitting on one type now.
That's good.
He's
3.
only hitting on melee. Oh, you stole the 3 dice I had selected for him. That's okay, take them.
I will. 1 second, I'm gonna move them all closer together.
So that does. Sam made a good point. If you press R a couple of times, it'll roll it a little bit better.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So really, my last combat didn't count.
All right, well, Ben, he got 2 hits.
You're
Well, I got
kidding.
1, but I am shaman, so for each spirit rolled, I may re-roll a dice once.
Okay, so
Is
you
that
can...
mine or theirs?
No, it's yours.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Well, I will re-roll this guy.
Feeling lucky.
Don't knock over my character.
Well,
Someone's hitting the crossfire.
All right, well, Ben, you're dead unless you can play Devil's
I will
Gambit.
play a Devil's Gamble,
Best card in the
Disgusting.
game.
that was insane
and
rolls.
I
He
will
got
do.
2 swords.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I know. It could just any poison.
Live and
I
die
am
by the
going-
sword.
Live and die.
He knows.
I'm gonna
that
live
Grunt
and
knows.
die by magic.
Oh,
Hey.
You live.
There
So
we go.
how that works now is that he just doesn't die. So he will keep his hand. He'll keep the money he has. Now all the cards he played still go to his discard, but he doesn't lose. So he was successful.
Just a clarification as well.
Yeah.
That card, I don't know if I explained this before, but that card, you choose the side of the dice, and if that dice rolls correctly, then it does what Sam was just saying, where you don't die.
Yeah.
So okay, my turn. I'll grab my USEC. I will draw. I think I only have one card left. Yeah, so I drew one card, and now my discard will become my draw pile. We'll shuffle that a couple of times, and then I'll draw two more. Another question, does everyone start with the same decks? Yes.
Yes.
Each deck is the same. There's no unique deck.
Yeah. Everybody starts with 10, the same 10 cards. And then the decks will become unique as people play and buy new cards, but everybody starts with the same deck. What's unique about the characters is that they each of them for the damage type that they roll has something unique. So like with Ben's character, for each magic symbol he rolls, he'll be able to re-roll one of the other dice in his pool to potentially get more hits. For Spore's ability, his melee hits just can't be blocked by armor. So even if someone plays melee armor, he gets to ignore that. And then for Harlow, he gets to win tied combat as long as he rolls a poison. So each card has a unique ability like that, but everybody starts with the same deck. Although if we talk about the older version of the game, everybody had unique decks. But,
Okay. I am going to flip over a
There's a lot of
card
things about the older version.
in the deep
Yes.
slums. It is a grunt. Guess it doesn't really matter which grunt I fight. So I'll just fight this top one that hits on what is this? I thought this was magic. What is it supposed to be called? Spirit. Hits on spirit
yes.
and poison.
Ah,
So
Yeah, I've been using magic just for ease of our listener. But yeah, the damage types what their actual names are ballistic, poison, fire, melee, spirit, and plasma.
okay. I don't know if they want to. I'm scared. Yeah. All right.
You gonna fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight the top one with spirit and poison. I got a tactical strike, and then a
well, you're
planned
bringing out
ambush,
some dice.
and then
Wow, yeah,
firefight.
jeez.
So 3, 6, 8. So I get 8 dice, and I only hit on poison. 1, 2,
He's got 3
4.
dice, but he hits on poison and magic or spirit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this dice out of the way, and then I'm just gonna roll my dice over here.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll for him. No hits for him.
2 hits. Wow.
2 hits, so you win.
All right. So
I
will bring this over here. I'll grab some more USEC.
I find it funny how we're really scared of the grunts and lowlifes sometimes because they can definitely kill us out of nowhere. But they definitely have to have one of the scariest jobs of all time when people will just come at you and throw an ambush and a tactical strike
Yeah.
at you. Like, they just look some cheap cash, but somehow we can afford this tactical missile right on their forehead. Like,
Well,
just...
it's their reputation precedes them. We know we have to bring out the big guns to beat them.
And I'm gonna play
All
my
right.
my restock, which lets me draw 2 cards. So shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Oh, that's the other card.
Abandoned property is what lets you draw 2
Oh.
cards. Restock just
Okay.
shuffles your discard into your draw pile.
So I'm gonna throw that into my draw pile, and then put that there. And that is my turn.
All
You
right.
probably want to shuffle your draw.
Oh yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna flip over a card and hopefully it's oh, and let's see, did I get my USEC already? I did. All right, so
And we had a question.
Yes.
So as for verification, each damage type has one spot on each of the dice, meaning each
Correct.
dice initially has a 1 in 6 chance of dealing a hit. Yep.
That is correct.
And
if
also,
you're just hitting on the one damage type.
yeah, I'm also recording this, so it's not just you, Sergeant Kibbles, that I'm explaining this for. I'm explaining everything just for recording.
And
You're
again,
asking the right questions.
in the notebook, the rules are already there, and they're separated by category, so you can always reference that again.
Right.
And this game is available to download, so if you wanted to open that up
Mm-hmm.
while watching the stream or something, you're welcome to do that and mess around with the pieces
Yeah.
and read the cards or anything like that.
Yeah, the game is free on
Mhm.
tabletop.
Okay, so I drew. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take the enforcer, so that's my turn.
Okay.
Going on.
I believe I'm gonna go to person draw. That is important. Okay. I'm just gonna move on over to move here where Ben is at. Hang out. All people and a mushroom guy. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
We draw 3 cards. And I will flip over another one of these, because why not? It's a low life. I'm gonna kill it. Hopefully. Also, I need to grab my USIC. Boop. Okay.
All right. So I will go ahead and grab some dice for him, unless someone else wants to roll.
No, go for it.
All right. So I've got his 2 dice. How many dice are you rolling?
How you doing there, Ben?
4.
Are you playing any weapons
Nope.
or armor? All right.
He's a bold
And
man.
I'll go ahead and roll for him.
One
One
hit.
Wow. That's terrible.
That is.
Oh man, I love low life so much. There you go.
Hey, there's a hit.
You should have respected the low life.
So stupid.
Yeah.
So, do you have a Devil's Gamble or anything?
No.
Okay.
don't.
So Ben
Okay,
dies.
well, you're dead.
Bye, mole man.
Bye, Ben. So just click and hold. Oh, there you go.
And flip those over first, otherwise they won't go in. There you go.
So then Josh can take his turn.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take my turn. Okay, so I'll grab 100. Draw. Oh no.
You just
Uh-oh.
deal.
I mean, I like it. I'm fine with that.
Thank you.
Oh wait, just, since you're the host, you can rewind the game like a few seconds.
Rewinding time.
Okay.
There
All
we
right.
go. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
So that prevents
man.
that type of thing.
All right.
Also, if someone flips the table, that's how we can fix it. Although don't flip the
Draw.
table.
Be sure to click
Right.
draw. 2, 3. And boom. Okay. Wow, that was terrifying. I was like, oh no.
Wait, do we lose our money when we die?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Ben.
Yes,
Get him
I
out
know.
of there.
I'm trying to figure out how to get all of
Yeah, I know. No, that's fair.
JJ,
Let
the
me
money,
help you there,
please.
Ben. Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't
I
touch
have
my money.
700. Dang, I kind of wish. That's okay. I will go
Hey,
to
fair,
I'm going to go to the bazaar and buy a 500 card, and you can go ahead, Sam.
Okay, sounds good. And just responding to Sergeant Kibbles, yes, it does feel like us against the board right now. All right, so let's see. Let's draw. Okay. Oh, I have my whole hand in. I've got my whole deck in my
I have
hand.
my whole deck too, but it's not in my hand.
Ben.
It's in my
Wow,
deck.
you're so
Oh, I
special.
automatically I forgot.
Yeah, pick your
gonna
clinic.
put here, and I'm gonna draw 3.
I am going to play Moto Taxi to move 2 spaces. I will go ahead and move to the industrial zone. Let's see. Let's get my money. Let's see. You know, Bling on. You only got 3 cards in your hand, right?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna attack you.
Okay.
Well, I want your lead card. So
Really? I thought you were doing it for the 100 USEC. That's shocker right there.
all right.
Fine.
So we play our cards at the same time. Whoops.
I wonder how many cards he's gonna
Yeah.
play.
So you play your cards at the same time so that nobody can like say,
I don't
"Well, I'm
know
gonna
if it
play one more. Or
matters.
I'm gonna play one more."
Hmm.
So go ahead and choose what cards you want to play.
I'm ready.
All right. Bam.
Prepare to die.
Wait,
So,
you roll 1 dice anyways. You don't even have to play that card.
No, that's an older. That's
Oh,
a
really?
roll from an older version of the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay, that's new for me.
Also, Sam, Sergeant Kibbles wanted me to tell you that Angus the Puny isn't him.
Angus the Puny. We got someone else on the stream now.
We got 2 people.
Awesome.
Sick.
Well, welcome. All right, so I'm going to take 6 dice because that's how many of the attack cards I played.
Only 6.
So the Bling On or JJ just gets 1 dice, and there's no armor in play, or weapons, so we're just hitting on our damage types that are on our character sheet. All right, you ready?
I am. Are you?
I am.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get it.
Dang it.
Let's see. I've got 1 die that's a little crooked.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, just
Wonky.
re-roll that one.
Wow.
Well, nobody scored a hit, so
If I won that would have been hilarious.
so either one of us can choose to pursue to press the attack if we so
Except
want.
for Sam, you can re-roll.
Oh, you're right. Yep, you're right. So I can re-roll once.
How
and
could
I'm
you,
going to
Ben?
Excuse
do
me.
that.
How freaking
How
could
dare you?
Well, it didn't
Okay,
matter
alright.
anyways because none of those went to lasers.
That was the greatest anime betrayal.
Yeah,
long
that
time.
really was.
Hey,
All
I
right.
died. I just wanted somebody else to die too.
Okay.
I've
Well,
already
you know,
died.
Well, you can die again.
Since I played all my
But you get
attack
for touching
cards
my money.
anyways, JJ, let's do it. We're gonna press the attack.
Do you
So only
wanna-
one of us has to decide. It's not like a
Yeah,
mutual
only-
agreement.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
only
just the
one of us
attacker.
can decide. All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah, you know
So
what? I don't want to press the attack.
in this case, so we're each going to start with 1 die. We're going to roll once, and then whoever wins the first round will just win the combat. If none of us roll the first time, then we'll both roll 2 die and then 3 die until somebody wins. All right.
Mhm.
So rolling the first time, go.
Oh, it's like that. That's how the.
All right.
Dang.
So nothing. I'll take 2 die now.
And JJ, press R a couple of times. Yeah.
Woo! I got 1 hit.
Dang it.
All right. So I won the combat. So do you have a Devil's Gamble?
I do.
Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time.
By the sword. By the sword.
The sword.
You know it. Live and die by the sword. And I hope eventually Sam will die by my sword.
Yay!
Wow.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
So he survives and combat's over. Well, that's my
Yep.
turn. So now it is the Blingon's turn. You can attack me if you want.
That's
Good.
true.
You do have some. You do got some good money there.
But he probably has a personal security and stuff.
Yeah, there's some good cards right there that he's probably can play.
Also, if somebody attacks you and like you end up winning as the defender, you still get their card.
That's correct.
And their
Yes,
money,
you
but
would
you
get all
don't
their
get an
money
infamy.
and their card, and you don't get an infamy.
You're
So
the defender.
yeah.
One thing that was mentioned, unless you need to talk to JJ, but I'm just gonna say it in the chat.
No, yeah, go for it.
So he says, can you focus more on playing in the center of the board instead of the outside of the board? Is that a viable strategy? I don't know what you guys think. I mean, in order to get money at first, I feel like you kind of have to go to the outside of the board to fight different monsters. But
yeah,
then,
you don't have to fight though. You could just kind of sit there and hoard because you do get 1 a turn.
That is true.
So
that's
there is
totally
the slow. Remember, this is kind of a race because whoever finds that target, the ultimate target first, and beats it will win. So
Yeah.
You want to be well equipped for that.
but I've seen a lot of people whose whole strategy is to just kind of sit back and slowly build up their deck and wait for somebody to go after the supremacy and be right there to pounce on it in case that other person loses. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna play Moto Taxi, and I'm just gonna move to Perditus' office.
no, I can't get you there.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll just be my turn.
Okay, then your turn.
So,
Ooh, I'm gonna get me 100 USEC. I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Don't deal. Massive
That
panic.
thing. And I'm gonna go over to City Heart, and I'm going to grab one of these, and I am going to flip it, and I'm going to kill it.
All right. So I will go ahead and roll for the enemy again, since I'm near the dice.
All right, I roll 4 dice. He rolls 3.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll for him then.
Okay.
No hits, so you just need 1 hit to win.
I press the attack.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right. So I'll set
oh,
these
so
to
you
the
can press
side
the
here.
attack. Oh, I didn't know you
Yes.
could press the attack
Yes,
with
you can
monsters
press
as
the
well.
yes, you can press the attack. It's as long as there's a player involved in the combat, they can press the attack. All right.
Okay.
So ready for the first die? And he's just, even though he has 2 damage types on there, he only hits on the one I just
Sorry.
rolled.
1 sec.
It looks like you're
I'm just,
re-rolling it.
just trying to click it. All right. Okay. No. Just okay. 1 sec.
Yeah. So
There
he
we
hits
go.
on the
Okay.
first damage type that's listed on his card, which in this case is melee.
Oh, come on.
So you died.
Ben
All right,
really died.
Back to the clink.
Oh
All right.
no.
Well, Josh, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna draw
Josh
my
is the only one
USEC.
who's killed anybody, I think.
I'll draw my
Yeah, for
3
real.
cards. What? Let's leave that be. I am going to actually move to Perditus' office as well. And I'm gonna play my wiretap on JJ.
Ah,
So I'm gonna just yoink that out of your hand if that's okay.
I mean, like, technically I'm a psychic mushroom, so I don't really speak that much. So I don't know how you could wiretap me psychically, but it's fine, I guess.
Well, you know. Okay.
I read the lore. That should
I
give me
read
an
the
advantage.
lore.
No, you can buy anything in Gutterfall, including how to read the mind of sentient mushrooms.
So
Wow.
I got it all here in my notepad. I'm gonna flip it back over, and here you go, Hota Hota. The question is, do you have to press the attack card? Do you have to have a press the attack card to attack another player?
No, it's not a card. That's just the name of the rule. So basically, if you get in tied combat and you want to keep fighting, rather than just leave it as a tie and go your merry ways where nobody dies, then any player that's involved in the attack can press the attack.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay.
Sama.
I'm going to draw 3 here. And my discard pile, my draw pile was empty, so my discard pile got shuffled and became my draw pile. Let's see, where am I right now? Industrial zone. I'm going to move to the arms dealer because I think I need a weapon. And I'm going to, let's see, how much money do I have? I've got 4. I'm going to spend all of it to buy 2 level 1 armor weapon cards. So I'm going to be doing that. And you can go ahead, JJ, while I'm doing that.
All right. I'm going to go over to the secret market.
Secret.
And I'm just going to sell mine. And for my lead, for my dude, how much money do I get for that?
You get 100 for each lead card you sell.
Okay. So I just got the 100 for my turn. That. Oh yeah, I need to draw my 3 cards. Right, there we go. And I am all good. Go for it, Ben.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep this USEC that I forgot to bring back. 2, 3. I also forgot to draw when I died. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. All right. Round 2.
You're fighting the same guy.
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh.
All right. 5 dice this time.
Here, Josh, can you roll for the enemy?
Yeah. Which one is the enemy? Oh, it's the
That one.
grunt. 3 die, sword, and
Ben.
fire.
Ben is the enemy.
Ben is all right. I am rolling.
Are you ready?
1 hit.
1 hit. But I get to re-roll one of mine. That was not one of them. It was also
There was 1 hit. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, that didn't work. I'm gonna press the attack.
Cool. Ready?
Yep.
Aim. Okay, so I hit on sword.
Yes.
Oh. Aye!
Hey.
Ben did it.
Look at that.
Give me that. How much is it? 400.
He's done it. The mysterious stranger has done it.
Boom.
I'm
All right.
so proud.
Thank you. I was proud of myself.
All right, Josh, it's your turn.
Okie doke.
And shout out to Tabletop Simulator. This actually works a lot better.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 cards in my draw pile, and I have 2 cards in.
No, it works
so
great.
I will draw the 2 cards in my draw pile. Oh, that didn't work. And then I'm gonna put my discard over here, shuffle, and then draw
Bet you would.
1 more. Cool. So I am going to. I'm going to go over here. No, I take it back. I'm not moving there. I'm not doing it. I am going to the deep slums. I'm going to moto taxi to the deep slums.
Okay.
Bop, bop.
That way you can hang out with your people.
And when I said deep slums, what I meant to say was docks. I'm going to the docks.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. So you didn't go home.
Okay. I admit to an appreciation for Knights of the Old Republic reference. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will take this card. And it is a low life.
Ooh.
We love to see it.
Wait, is
The
someone
chances
calling
are-
out I said
I
Yes,
said the
Josh
mysterious,
said the mysterious
stranger.
stranger.
Yeah, okay.
He's done it again.
The mysterious
I
stranger.
I
has
didn't
won.
know that was a KOTOR thing.
Yeah. Maybe if
I
you
thought
didn't
that-
play just the first tutorial, the second one.
No, hey, look, I got past the tutorial,
Bit
man.
of a roast.
I couldn't.
right.
I spent 4 hours in that game. Didn't even get off the station.
I am rolling
telling you, you're still in the tutorial.
6 dice.
No.
Does somebody want
Progress
to
is
roll?
the first level.
Can
Yeah,
somebody
how
roll
many?
2 die?
Let's see. You're fighting the grunt you just
Yep.
pulled out,
Yeah.
right?
Or the low life.
Or low life, right?
No. Oh, this one's.
Yeah.
What's your verdict on
Yeah.
this guy?
Reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're cockeyed, I'll just re-roll them.
I'm putting it down.
All right,
This
going
isn't my
for
roll.
a fire. Oh, he got a fire.
He's got
No,
one.
it's a bullet.
No, it's a bullet. Because Josh is in the docks.
Oh, yeah, sorry, this is
Let's
mine.
go.
I should bring that over here.
Did you get more than one hit?
Yeah, I got the poison on the one that was.
Oh, you got the poison. All right, good job.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Take that,
grab
little life.
that and then my money.
All right.
And-
So while you're doing that, because I assume your turn's over, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna play restock, which lets me put my discard pile into my draw pile, and I'm gonna shuffle, and then I'm gonna draw for the beginning of my turn. So I'll draw 3. Okay, and I get to draw 100 USEC. Let's see, I'm in the arms dealer right now. Yeah, I'm gonna come to the industrial zone, and I'm going to fight. Wait, isn't this the low life Ben just beat, or no?
No, I beat the enforcer up here.
Oh,
City
okay.
Hart. And
I'll
Josh
fight.
just beat the one here.
I'll fight that low life.
That low life killed me in a previous life.
Gotcha. I'm gonna roll 3 attack cards, but I'm also gonna be rolling with a weapon, so now I hit on melee as well as the damage type that's already associated with my character, which is plasma. So I'm rolling on 2 damage types with 3 dice. And it's rolling 2 die with 1 damage type, so hopefully I win. All right, who wants to roll for him?
I'll roll. It's
All right.
the fire low life.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, nothing.
I got a fire, so and that's
Yeah,
oh
you have
no, my
sword.
weapon is a melee. Okay, but I do get a reroll because of my ability.
True.
So
Oh, you reroll all the dice, or?
Oof.
no, yeah, I get to reroll all the die once if I want to. If I
Oh,
don't
okay.
roll a
You're not
plasma.
pressing?
Huh?
You're not pressing?
You know, I have no money to lose, so I might as well. I'll press
Ooh.
the attack.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I hit on
That
fire,
doesn't-
you hit on plasma.
correct.
Okay.
All right, first roll, plasma.
Oh!
Yay!
Look at that.
I'll take him. Thank you very much.
Take your money. You earned it. Hey, did you grab a USEC at the beginning of the turn?
I did. They're in my hand right now, so you can see. Can you see those 3 in my hand or not?
Oh, I
Oh,
can
you
see
can
like
do that?
Yeah.
question marks.
Here, I'll pull them out just so they're easy. I know
Yeah.
what they
Didn't
are.
even know that.
Hey, question. Can you guys hear me eating fruit snacks?
I haven't heard it, but if
Nope,
you
I
are
haven't.
eating, I'm eating
Yeah.
too, but I'm muting my mic whenever I take a bite.
I probably should.
All right, so JJ, go ahead.
All right. We move on over here to the wards. Draw a card, flip it over. I'm not interested at all
That's the
in
third
that.
boss you've drawn.
Yeah, I know. Hey, what can I say? They love me. Oh yeah, I need to draw the card, so I got.
There's only 6 of them in the game.
He's a magnet.
There we go. Put that over there, and yeah, I guess that's just my turn then.
All right, go ahead, Ben.
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get 100 USEC. I'm gonna move over here. I'm going to buy some cards. So it's somebody else's turn.
I will grab my USEC then, and I will draw. Oh, I only have 1 card left. Then I will put these over in my draw. I'm going to shuffle it, and then draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. Perfect. I will remember you. Papa.
Will you
Okay. Nope, this isn't
Yeah,
cute.
this is not a sing along here.
Do I do it? 6.
Do it.
I'm gonna flip a card. You know what? Uh-oh. All right.
I spent all of my money.
Who do I want to fight? Do I want to fight the plasma enforcer? Do I want to fight the sword enforcer? I clearly can't fight the sword enforcer because those guys are scary. So
Yeah, they are.
we're going for
Better
plasma.
watch out.
We'll play these cards.
I'll roll for the enforcer.
Okay.
That money did not need to be selected still.
And okay,
There
so I have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice when I hit on poison. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just the rest of the die. Cool. I'm just gonna roll over here.
Okay, sounds good.
I got 2 hits.
He got no hits, I
Let's
believe.
go.
All right, nice.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot which one I fought, but either way, there was
It
no
was
hits.
that one.
Okay.
Yeah, either way.
I was like, shoot. I'm going to take that.
See, just so everyone knows, Josh is the one who actually ported the board game into Tabletop Simulator, and I think he put some extra programming in there
Yeah,
just to help his dice rolls
I used
whenever
my
he's
Lua
playing.
skills.
That was
Yeah,
his
I'm
goal out
suspicious
of
of
all
that
of this.
now.
Just to win.
All
He's a
right, so
toxic winner.
It's true.
let's see. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use restock first.
Okay. So I've got my whole deck in my hand, I think. Oh shoot, I forgot to.
I got my whole deck.
In my
Sorry.
hand.
Yeah, Ben, come on. Just
You
the
know, I
karaoke for
can't
later.
go on.
It's a
Not-
little of a sus
not
thing to
sing.
say too. Exactly, Sergeant Kibbles. He said the first player seat should always win.
It's not like Monopoly where the banker always wins. Like, come on, we're better than that.
All right, so I already got my 100. Let's see. I'm gonna moto taxi to Perditus's office where I will be safe, and I will just wait there. Boop. All right, that's my turn.
Ready to strike at any moment. All right, well, I'm going to draw that. And draw a card from over here.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Interesting.
Just lovely.
Hey, at least it's not a boss.
True.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, totally.
So there's another one of our supremacy cards.
We
You
have
wanna show it off at all?
3, correct?
Yes, we have Zwal, the Drakata Executive, and the Harbinger
Gotcha.
are all revealed.
Is that it for you, JJ? Or are you gonna attack me?
So I can't move now. I could only choose to attack, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That boss is looking pretty tasty.
Let's see.
Declared as the bounty. You know in your heart that's the one.
So even if I won the boss, I feel like I guess that would work. No, I have too much. I'm just gonna chill and hang out then. Ben's turn.
I'm going to get 100 USEC. I'm going to draw 3.
I gotta get mine.
And then I am going to... I'm just going to move here for now. Whee! Okay, that's it. That's my
Okay.
turn.
I will draw a USEC, draw 3 cards, and I'm going to flip over another card. Yeah. Oh, whoops. That wasn't what I wanted. Oh, there's only 1 card left. Flip. It's a grunt. I'm good.
I hope you're good. If you lost, you would lose all that money.
Yeah.
You have stockpiled over there.
We'll hold it off for now.
All right, my turn. Right?
Yep. But Sam's gonna go try and fight Josh.
You know, I would love to, but I don't think I can reach him this turn. That's the problem.
Yeah, I was checking for that too. I was like, oh, he did play Moto Taxi, but I don't know if he bought like Centipede Stagecoach or Insistent Samaritan or something.
If I had bought another movement card, or if I had that movement card in my hand, then I could go after you. But right now, I can't. I am actually going to spend. Let's see. I'll spend 300 and I'll buy a lead card.
So the question
here.
is, I have not seen anyone take infamy tokens yet. When are those used again? Infamy
So
tokens.
infamy token. Or go ahead, Josh. You can explain
Infamy
that.
tokens are when you initiate combat and you win combat. Then you take an infamy token. So since nobody has initiated combat with another player and won,
Oh, that's not. Oh yeah, I am one. Yeah.
there's no infamy tokens.
Yeah.
I am failed.
All right, my turn, Sam.
It is.
All right. I'm just gonna moto taxi on over to Perditus's office. Oh, wait, let me take that.
Yoink. Okay.
Oh, his tail
Hey, buddy.
tripped me.
Somebody
There
pressed
we go.
F on
Boom.
the secrets pile.
What?
Somebody pressed
Oh.
F on the secrets pile and flipped it over.
Dang it! Didn't even notice.
I didn't notice either. Who did it?
I don't know. They just did it.
Oh no, the one that went to the secrets pile and bought a secret.
I did, but I was in my hand. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
but nobody else has touched it.
My
You're
guess
the one who's
uh,
next to it.
it probably
I
was
saw your
selected.
put your hand over it.
This isn't real. I'm not on the thing.
We've
I don't know. I'm suspicious
We've
of Ben.
gone
Pretty
into chaos
accusatory.
already.
Yeah.
Let's see. Emergency meeting. Is that the button?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Who's sus? Whose turn is it?
That flipping table
It'd be Ben.
option's
It's
looking real good
Ben's.
up there. Yeah, I'll get it. Okay, let's see. Draw. And then two more times. Alright. I am going to go for it. Moto taxi.
That's
Woo!
not me. That is.
That's
yeah.
me.
give me back you.
Come at me, Josh, or I'm gonna come at you. Let's do this.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, as soon as you're ready, I have all my cards controlled. Ready.
Oh, that's true. I can control click 1, 2.
Who's Josh's character again? Let me look at that.
He's Harlow.
Okay.
All right. Ready? Set.
Good old
Yep.
Harlow.
Go.
Alright. I have
Knew you did.
a armor that
Dang it.
blocks poison. And
Uh,
I roll 4 dice.
so you don't have any other weapon, do you?
No.
Okay, so what just happened is since Ben played an armor card that blocks poison, that's the type of damage that Josh does. So Josh now cannot hit Ben this round. So there's no point in him rolling dice.
Nope. But I'm still going
Now,
to.
if Ben still fails to hit him, Josh won't die, and then they can proceed to the tied combat, in which case that armor would disappear, and then they could both hit each other.
I would have gotten 2.
Look at those poisons.
All right, Ben, you ready to roll?
Okay. Yep.
One hit.
Okay. Turn of luck. Reroll your hit.
Oh, well, first,
Okay.
Ben, you get to reroll one. You get to roll one of your dice.
I
'Cause
do.
That's your ability.
Sorry,
So-
that's not rolling it.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Now he's making you re-roll your hit. So, and that's a sabotage card you just played. Just for the stream's attention, it's your opponent must re-roll a combat die of your choosing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ben.
So it didn't work.
Nope.
All right. So you can proceed. Somebody can choose to press the attack if they want.
I will.
All right.
I feel like a lot of combat is won in the press the attack phase. Unless you're Josh.
All right. Ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So now you're both rolling 2 die.
The tension is building.
And again, if Josh rolls a poison, that's a hit.
No.
And if Ben rolls a magic, it's a hit.
No.
Oh.
All right. So yeah,
Ah,
Ben now gets all the lead cards that Josh had, as well as all his money.
that sucks. I will
Now the-
go. No.
This is making me really wish I had bought a personal flyer to
Right.
reach you guys.
I just love the look difference in the game. How Josh is playing Harlow, like this really cool looking bounty hunter type, maybe, and then he's just got all his money, and this rat man just comes out of the tunnels ready to just,
Okay,
know,
so remind
take him
me
down.
when I respawn what the procedure is.
So when you die, you lose all your money. Since you died against a player, he gets that money and any lead cards that you had.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of your cards, so all the cards that were in your hand or in
Uh-huh.
discard or wherever, become a new draw pile for you. So shuffle all your cards together into your draw pile.
Yep, I already did that.
Shuffle it and then draw 3 cards. If it was your turn immediately ends.
Okay, so it wasn't my turn, so now it's.
Yeah, so
I draw
you
3
should have
cards.
6 cards in your hand. Yeah,
Oh.
draw from when you died, and then you draw 3 more.
Do I start with any money?
You just get the 100 for the beginning of your turn.
Also, during my turn, sorry, I wasn't quite done after that. I'm
Okay.
restocking.
You're playing restock, okay.
It doesn't help you
And
much.
restock, Ben,
sir.
when you play a card, if you could just so the stream knows what those cards do.
Restock. You shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, then you place this card into your discard pile.
Hey Ben.
I am now done.
All right.
I'm not.
Oh, coming back to fight.
Ben has an infamy token, so I automatically get a dice against him.
That's correct. Are you going back for revenge?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I got to get that money back. Plus, he has a clue.
He has 6 cards already?
Yep.
I guess that's true. He
All
did
right.
You get
3.
3 when you die, and then you would draw 3 on your beginning of your turn.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I got my card selected.
Okay, I do too.
All right. Ready, set, go. All right.
Personal
So
security.
you have 2. I have 6.
Tactical strike.
This is the
Pretty big
revenge
guy.
tour.
Yeah.
So the snowball prevention is trying to get to the player who won the player versus combat
Yeah.
before they have a chance to spend. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Now, it can happen, like if somebody has a huge payday like this and they actually get to the bazaar or the arms dealer and are able to add a lot of really good cards to their deck, they're definitely going to have an advantage for the rest of the game. However, a lot of times, even players with the best decks aren't necessarily the ones who win them, because remember, the ultimate goal of the game is you have to find the target
Mm-hmm.
and beat it. So you just need a deck that's good enough to beat one of the main targets of the game. So even though Josh has potentially, if he wins this, a ton of money to go spend, that doesn't mean that he's like won and nobody can catch up.
Yeah. I've had this position multiple times and I've lost. Anyways, I'm going to roll.
Okay.
1,
I got 1.
and I win tied combat.
But can Ben re-roll his thing? Or
Yeah,
does
I can
the
Oh,
tied
re-roll
that's
my
combat
other
prevent
one.
true. Yeah,
No,
so
I can re-roll my other
He
one.
gets to re-roll 1 die.
that's true.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Ben.
had a hit, but it just...
Yeah, just re-roll the 1.
Let's go. Woo!
All right.
There we go. That's
So-
better re-roll. Okay, I'm going to play Devil's Gamble.
All right. So choose your damage type.
We do magic.
Oh, and read Devil's Gamble again, just so.
Oh, yeah,
people
Devil's
understand.
Gamble. Choose a damage type and roll 1 die per Devil's Gamble card played. If you roll the chosen type, you are not defeated as a result of the combat. And yeah, I'm just gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna do poison.
I'm going to take one of the dice away so it's out of the way.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's go.
All right.
Darn.
Give all that stuff back to its proper owner, I guess.
All your base belong to us.
And Josh has now also received an infamy token.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you,
Now
Debbie.
here's the question: can I reach you guys? No, I can't. So I'm actually going to spend this remaining 300, and I am going to draw another. I'm going to buy another lead card from the secret market. And that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to draw the rest of my deck. Grab my 100. Grab my 100 USEC. Move over to the bazaar, and I'm just going to start buying some cards.
All right. So Ben, you can go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
It is not happening again. Oh my.
One
The
of
fight
us
over
will
the
go-
money.
One of us. One of
One
us.
One of us.
All right. Are
Alright,
you
you ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just gonna play them
One of
both.
One of these days, you guys are going to draw like not enough cards. All right.
3 dice.
All right. I get
4.
4. Yeah,
Four,
that's true.
5.
I get 4 dice.
No, you just get 4. Oh, you're right.
I get
You
5.
each get an extra die because of the infamy. So yeah, it's 4 versus 5. That's correct. All right. Round 3.
Wait. 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Alright. Yep.
Well, there's no hits on the board on either
Press the
side.
attack. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. All right, ready?
Yep.
Ooh!
Oh.
Wait, hold up.
Okay.
Am I able to use
you're
cards?
This.
Yeah. Abilities do not work during the tied combat.
But cards.
So or not during tied combat, but when you're pressing the attack.
Right.
So when you press the attack, you ignore all weapons, all armors, and it's just rolling for a damage.
But can I play a card from my hand?
If it's the one to win tied combat,
No.
that is for the initial
talking about
combat
turn of
roll.
luck.
I'm talking about turn of luck.
Turn of luck.
Yeah. I got
Yeah. Let's see. Turn of luck.
I thought press the attack. There was no.
Let's see. How do you make a card blow up?
it just says your opponent must re-roll a combat die of your choosing. You may play this card at any time you are involved in combat before the combat resolves.
Yeah. So the combat has already resolved. This
Oh,
is
okay.
just the tiebreaker. So no,
Okay.
you cannot play it for this.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
So it's another tie. So you guys can roll again.
Let's go!
Look at that.
All right. Well, Ben, you lost.
Wait, Ben, did you grab your 100 USEC at the beginning of the turn?
Yes, but I have a devil's gamble.
Oh my gosh. Never-ending story.
Marie,
You know what,
All right.
JJ? Live by the sword.
die by the sword. I will come and save you. Oh, no.
Dang it. Sword sucks.
Oh man. What a relief. Can I go to bed
All
now?
right.
Daniel's so close.
Careful, you've got dice selected and stuff too. All right.
Oh, you
Sorry,
got it.
While
What is that?
Ben is doing that, so his turn is automatically over. So go ahead, Josh.
Okay. Yeah. I'm scared of them now. Ben, where are you going?
Hmm?
Where are you going?
Run away.
It's like no matter where I go, I'm gonna get attacked.
Well, if you have you'd be good for
Mototaxi.
Nidus's office. Yeah, if you have a moto taxi.
hmm
Yeah, so Harlow doesn't win hitless combat. I have to hit a poison in order to win
That's
combat.
correct. Yes.
In
that's
order to win
correct.
tied combat.
Was that
Um,
was that a chat question?
yeah, that was a chat question.
Okay.
And all of this happened because I was an idiot and I messed up. You know, actually, I could die to an enforcer, lose my
I mean,
money.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
you could.
purposely getting rid of that pool of money.
I mean, I'm not gonna keep it. I could, but Ben's gonna get 6 cards.
Where you gonna
Mm.
go?
bold strategy here.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Full
No,
strategy.
Game removed.
Yeah, what-
no, I'm
Hey.
gonna absolutely stomp Ben. So it's pretty over. It's easy. I'm gonna stick my ground. Come here, Ben.
All right. All right, time you're up.
All right.
I think I already drew my USEC.
So I am
I'm done.
going to now sell my lead cards back to the secret market.
Nice.
Oh, come on. There we go. Go in there. There we go. All right. Now they're all nice and shuffled back in there, and I get 300 USEC for selling the 3 clues. Because I got 100 for each, and then I get the 1 from the start of my turn. So
Mhm.
that is my turn.
All right. Let me just hold. There we go.
JJ, come over here and scare off Ben.
I was gonna offer, like, I could go over there and if you pay me half. Pay me for protection.
I'm actually down. Is that kosher?
Nope.
No, you
Yeah.
no, you can't. You can't exchange money or
Yeah.
clues.
Ah, dang! I forgot I bought that card.
This being said, I wonder if it would be a good idea to have like a 1 round grace period after coming out of the clinic where you can't attack or be attacked for like future
Well,
games.
the old
You
rule
got-
used to be.
Unfortunately, you chose one of the districts that's right next to the clinic. It really depends. Ben could draw his hand and not have any attack cards to come get you. It's I mean, Ben's at the disadvantage, most likely facing you at this point. So
Yes.
Not with his
Well, and
defense
that's the
card.
thing, anyways. Is it's just I remember the older versions of the game we used to have like my next turn is I only drew 3 instead of like my next turn and now I have 6 cards.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're like, I don't know, it took really a long time for players who did die to get back into it.
Yeah.
yes, that's correct. It took them too long when they were out of the game.
But you're
when
right.
they were
I
out of
mean,
the game.
we do have this issue where we just keep killing each
Yeah.
other until one of us, hey man, you could have left.
Or make it so anytime you attack, no matter win or lose, you get infamy.
I'm just for my turn clarifying. I'm playing Moto Taxi, which allows me to make 1 extra movement. So I move from the bazaar to Perdius' office, and I'm the arms dealer, and I'm going to buy a tier 1 card.
All right.
That's good.
So it isn't. Yep, it's Ben's turn now.
All right, let's do this.
Really? Okay.
Just talking about
I have nothing else to live for.
other than just to harass Josh for
I
his
want that
money.
money pile. All right, you ready, Josh?
All right, Josh, and this could have been alleviated if you had just moved 2 spaces away.
I know you literally could have moved any other space, and I wouldn't have fought you.
I didn't have a moto taxi.
We could have moved 1 space away at least.
Yeah, just 1 space.
If I move 1 space, then I was in range of JJ.
I guess that's true.
No matter where I
well-
moved, I was going to get attacked.
Yeah, but I mean-
JJ's just chilling. JJ wouldn't
Yeah.
attack anybody.
JJ would definitely attack me.
Sports of
What are you
passive.
talking about?
There was
Right.
actually a good suggestion in chat is moving the losing player to the clinic across the map, or like having the person who wins combat choose where the other person goes.
That
Not a
might
bad
be
idea.
that might be a simple fix.
Just ideas.
yeah,
I
I
was
would say
kinda
no, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ben, you get 3 die, and it doesn't matter for me.
Yep.
I had to throw them out just in case, but
Ben's poison armor. Yes.
oh, thank goodness.
Nope.
And I
All
press
right,
the
Ben.
attack
Well,
time.
That's the
That's
attack.
the attack.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yep. All right. Ready?
Yes.
All right. Well, that solves that.
Yep.
I am the
Josh got
winner
a hit.
here.
But I throw out a devil's gamble.
What, to keep your 100 USEC? It's almost more advantageous at this point that you die because you draw more cards.
I will save my 100 USEC.
All right, choose a damage type.
Fire's never hurt me before. Okay, well, poison
Didn't
does.
save you
Poison
either.
hurts me a lot. Poison keeps
Oh
hurting me.
man.
All right. Well, give your 100 USEC.
Yeah. This is
God.
ridiculous.
All right, Josh, it's your turn.
All right. I hope it is.
Hey,
Ben, your discard pile is on top of the secret pile. A little messy over there. You clean up.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to fix it, okay? I just went
Okay.
through a loss.
I'm going to do restock. And then I'm going to play Moto Taxi. And I am going to go Perdidas' office. All right, Sam.
all right. I will play Moto Taxi with the 400 USEC I already have, plus the one I would get this turn. That would be 5. So with the Moto Taxi, I am moving over to the arms dealer here, and I am going to get a tier 2
I cannot believe
update.
I'm finally safe.
Insistent Samaritan, get over here, Josh.
Somebody play it. Somebody play it.
Oh man.
And that's my turn, so somebody else can go right now if they want.
All right.
This was so painful.
I'm just gonna draw that
I wonder what that
card.
was. What'd you buy over there, Sam?
You'll never know.
I feel a lot of aggression towards me.
I wonder why. It's almost like you have a fat stack of cash.
It's almost like I was attacked 3 times in a row.
Yeah, you should probably spend that.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Hey, man, I only attacked you once, but then you took it back, and so I had to try and get it back.
The worst part is, okay, I can talk about this now. I
And
restocked.
JJ, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just deciding what I'm gonna do.
So I restocked, and my only card in my draw was my Moto Taxi. And if I drew my Moto Taxi, I was fine. But I restocked, and so I didn't draw my Moto Taxi the next turn. And that's why we went
Right.
through all of that.
Gotcha.
I was so mad at myself. The dumbest mistake. So, I mean,
You live
definitely,
and learn.
definitely could have been avoided.
I'm just gonna stay at the arms dealer and buy another tier 1 armor. And tier 1 cards are 200, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Wonder what armor I'm gonna buy based on this aggressive shaman guy
Can
over
you
here.
buy multiple cards or only one at a time? You can buy multiple cards at a time. At the
That's
bazaar
correct.
and at the arms dealer.
Yeah. So when you do a buy action you can buy as many cards as you have money for.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to move to Perdidas' office.
Nice.
All right.
Just glare at Josh as he leaves.
All right. I'm going to take my 100 USEC.
Yeah, just 100.
I am going to draw 3 cards. And then how much money do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was
7,
1,600 the
8,
last I counted.
9, 10,
Well, Josh is buying
11,
cards.
12,
Yeah.
13,
Just counting his
14,
money.
15, 16,
All right, Sam, go ahead.
17. No, whoa, I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, I thought you already moved.
No, I haven't. I'm still in
No,
the
he's
Oh
dice.
yeah, that's
still
right. I
in the
moved you, and I
dice.
moved you.
What the
made
heck?
you fall down.
Now I lost count.
You
Is
had a
there-
little bit of an accident.
Can I like group them and see how many there are? 4,
I don't
5,
know. That would be a
6,
tabletop
7,
Wow,
scenario.
and that actually works.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Get another one.
13, 14, 15, 16,
I don't think that's gonna work, Ben.
17,
Watch
18,
me.
19, 20,
Oh
21.
my god.
Okay. So I am going to. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
I stacked it so well.
All right, Ben. Remember, this is being recorded for future generations.
Exactly. Future generations get to see how well you can stack these characters on top of each other,
Gosh.
but only if you're good.
True. I am
Takes
going
real
to
skill.
buy
All right.
3
you're purchasing
cards.
All right. So I will go ahead and draw while he's doing that.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I bought 3 cards. And I'm just gonna put the money in the bank. Oh shoot.
Sam, are you in the industrial zone or the arms dealer?
I'm in the arms dealer.
Okay.
Sorry, my big fat
And-
body is taking up the whole space.
Let's see, who even has a clue left? Nobody? All right.
Josh does.
Josh has
Get
two.
out of here.
JJ, did I beat you in that one combat?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, I sold.
You
I
see
sold
that
my
infamy
clue.
token?
Infamy
Yeah,
only
I
counts
didn't.
for
Well, that's
PvP.
why I wanted to make sure if I did that I grabbed one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is
So-
anybody near me I can attack? Not really.
Sergeant just asked about infamy
Yeah.
tokens, and it's only PvP that they count.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yeah, no one cares if you kill just random lowlives on the street.
Yeah.
Only the elite bounty hunters. Then you're a bad person.
Yes. That's
He makes a good point.
All right. I will use this, and I'm going to go to the secret market. That's my turn.
All right. I'm going to draw that card. Get that to my whole deck. And oh yeah, I got to Yusek or whatever. And let's see. Yeah, I'll go over. I'll fight this grunt.
All right.
Uh,
I'll roll for him.
all right.
So
The
poison.
cards. What did
Poison.
you hit on? Poison armor. Okay. Where's my? Wait, what? I had
Oh,
a
did you flip up a card?
me. Oh, here. Actually, yeah. Let me flip up a card.
That's the last one. So
All right, cool. I'll just flip it over. I'm
All
just
right.
gonna fight the low life then.
Okay.
Nice.
This is weird though. I had a. Oh, here it is. Okay. I just noticed that the weapon and armor cards don't have the price listed, and I look at it by the price. I was
Yeah,
like, I
it's
swear
just
I had
it's the tier 2 and the tier 1. That's
right. All right. I'm gonna throw out that. Actually, take that back. Boom, and I'll go with that.
all right. So
And one
you're
more, and then that should do it.
Ben will
Okay.
not die, or JJ will not die.
Yeah.
well. He just got 2 hits. So
Oh my freaking gosh. Okay. Well, I get to roll 5 dice. And
you
I hit on, like-
3.
Yeah, I hit on 3 of the things, so I should be good.
you underestimated the low life.
Don't
You
we
should
all?
have played all your cards. Ah!
0
Are you
hits.
kidding me?
Oh, he's got one hit.
He's got one hit.
No, he's got
Yeah,
one hit.
that doesn't matter because he still kills me.
Do you have
Just-
any card that changes dice, or
I have Devil's Gamble, so I got
Alright.
that going for me.
buy the
I'm gonna
sword?
play that. Buy the sword.
Nope.
Nope.
Dang it.
Sword's
That
been an
is-
utter failure.
True, kind of true.
My training has been bad.
All right. Well, Ben, go ahead. His turn's over.
Arms dealer, I'm gonna pay two. I get 100 USEC. I'm gonna pay one of those in order to get a tier 1
Right.
thing. That's my turn. Go ahead, Josh.
Okay. I'll grab my USEC. And I'll draw my cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll go to Perditus' office, and that's my turn.
So in death, my whole hand goes to the discard pile, and then I draw 3 cards, right?
Yes. Okay. Or your whole hand goes to your draw pile, I guess.
Yeah. So all your cards get shuffled into your draw pile,
Ah, okay.
and then you draw 3.
Whew, that was clean.
Where do I want to
Oh.
go? You know, I'm going to go to the wards here, and I'm going to flip over a card. It's a boss. All right. That's my turn.
All right. Okay, so I still need to draw the 3 from my death, and then 3 for my turn, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
For the turn.
You get another boss.
Oh, you know what? Since I have a low life here, I'm actually going to spend it to draw 1 more card. So I'll just put that there. Okay, it's an enforcer. And I'm still not going to fight it.
Right.
We talked about that, right?
What?
Spending cards, like people you kill in order to draw one more time.
So enemies that you defeat, you can use them as intel. So when you're drawing a card from a target deck or revealing cards from a target deck, you can spend the cards that you've beaten to draw an additional card. So I spent the one enemy that I had beaten in order to draw 1 more card.
I'm going to fight that low life again for my turn.
All right.
So true.
I'll roll for it. Let's see.
Here we go.
Ready?
Yes, we're about ready.
Just 1 hit this time.
3 hits. Die, you dumb, stupid. All right, there we go. Dice I will put away. I get 200 use after that. Hard earned.
All right. I'm
Yep,
gonna get
Ben's turn.
100. Let me draw 3. And I'm gonna move this over here. And I am going to go right here and attack the grunt. Yes. Perfect.
I think there's a second one under there. Okay, yeah, it's a boss.
I think all the bosses have been revealed.
Yeah, see, and only 3 supremacies have been revealed so far.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm attacking with that. Did not want that. Okay. 1, 2, armor. 3, 4, 5.
I'll roll for the grunt.
Okay. You roll over that way.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Ready. The grunt got 3 hits.
Wow.
Ooh.
I
You
am.
underestimated his power.
He got 1 hit, but I'm going to use a turn of luck to have him re-roll the melee.
All right. There you go.
Finally
He
learned from all
rerolled
my turn of
and
lucks.
still has 3 hits.
Yo.
So you lose automatically at that point, Ben.
Wait, why?
Oh wait, no, you
Yeah,
did
I
you play an
block.
armor? Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
blocked
yeah,
all the hits.
Oh,
Yeah, all
that's
the hits
armor.
except for yeah.
Oh.
Smart.
So you want to press the
It's
attack?
still nuts
or
though. Yeah, I
not?
want to press the attack.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
insane.
if I do. That dude rolled 4 out of 4 hits, man.
Hey, that's hilarious. All right,
Okay.
ready
This is poison.
Oh my.
and melee.
By
You
the
got a hit.
sword.
Poison is his thing.
No, it's poison,
Yeah,
JJ.
it's his first
Oh, that's
listed
right. It's the
damage
first
type.
listed. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
That's still stupid though. Okay. All
I'm
right.
just landing all my hits against Ben right now. Okay, no
Oh,
hits.
there you go.
I got
There you go.
He got a hit, so he won.
Ben got him.
Hey, what is with the target cards up at the top? Are
I
they
just separated them so they weren't in a pile
Oh,
anymore,
gotcha.
just to show all the revealed ones.
Yeah. Sounds good. My turn, Ben?
Or it's 400, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. I will grab my 100. And I am going to go to the arms dealer and use all of my money. For that. So, oops.
That's interesting to roll dice. Didn't know that.
You can go ahead and go, Sam.
All right. So I'm going to draw one USEC. I'm going to then move to the secret market. I'm going to spend all of my USEC to buy a wiretap. And that's my turn.
All right. I'm gonna draw 3 cards, and I'm going to.
Oh, I didn't actually draw. I'm going to do that as well. Sorry.
I'm gonna move over
Oh.
to where Sam is. Oh wait, that's not Sam. That's Josh.
Attack him. You're sure to win.
No, not that. That's a different plan of mine. I was thinking something else.
Do it. Do it.
Nah, I'm just gonna chill here.
I'm going to be totally
Now
honest.
is-
That last turn, I messed up the order of a lot of things, but I did it right. I promise. But I realized after, I was like, oh.
All right, draw.
Ben's,
This
Josh is
over.
disqualified.
It's true.
Yep, for sure.
Draw 2 more. Get a USEC. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to. One sec. Search. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy a weapon
Okay.
All right.
My turn?
for 500. Yes.
I drew my USEC. I'm drawing 3 cards. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I did that. I drew my 3, and then my discard is now my draw. And I have too many cards now.
Head to the secret market or the rag market.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to use personal flyer.
How much
Oh,
is it to buy
no.
a secret?
300.
I'm going to personal flyer my way over here. And then reveal the card. Okay. I'm just going to use two of my target cards to reveal the next 2. Where do we want target cards to go, by the way?
Oh, there's another one of those
Discarded one.
sprinkles.
Target cards are over by like the big pile of
Yeah.
dice. At least that's where
Okay.
Sam put it.
Yeah, that's where I put mine.
It's not like an official place, but it's just what we're
Sounds good.
placeholder for now.
That is my turn.
All right, I am moving to Perditus' office, and that's my turn.
Why'd you do that, Ben? I was balancing on your guys' tail.
All right, JJ, your turn.
I was jealous of your skill. I'm sorry.
I'm going to get my 100 USEC, which puts me at 500, and I'm going to buy a tier 2 card. And then that'll be my turn. So then it's
All right.
Ben's turn.
I'm gonna get 100, and I'm gonna move over to Perditus' office and draw 3. I should have done that to begin with, but that is my turn.
Oh, Tay. I'll draw my USEC. Just gonna draw both my cards. And then discard. I'm gonna fight. One of you is going down. No, I'm kidding.
Fighting the tongue.
No.
The tongue.
I am going to fight the grunt.
All right, I've got the dice here for him.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what I want. I want that. I want that. That's 6 cards. Oh.
Well, I think this is like the first game. I feel like we usually find out who it is pretty fast.
I'm an idiot. I drew an
Depends.
armor instead of a weapon. I goobered. That's okay. Well, I'll just play that armor then. And yeah. So I'll roll 6 cards or 6 die. And I block
Alright.
his fire.
So just lasers. Nope, no lasers.
All right. We did it.
Barely. He only got 1 hit.
A win's a win.
2, 3, 4. And that's my turn.
All right, I am going to play Moto Taxi. I am going to come over to the City Heart, and I will play a Wiretap on Josh. So
I got
you have
2.
2 clues.
I'll shuffle them and then just grab the top one.
Okay.
I mean, it's random.
No, I know. Oh, they're not in your hand, are they?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll just grab the top one then.
There you go.
There we go. All right. And flip that over. Okay. And I will pass that back. Whoops. Sorry.
No, you're good. I have so many cards in my hand now. I'm just keeping it out.
Alright, you doing anything else, Sam?
No, well, there's no more cards to reveal, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay, then yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my card. And I'm gonna that one. Okay, I'm gonna go over to Lift District. Oh, I gotta give money. Boom. And then
He works hard for the money.
thank you, Ben. Revealed another Supremacy.
Kingfish.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'll try and fight one of the bosses.
All right.
Wait, let me double check my hand because if I think what I have. Oh, never mind. Not gonna do that. Take it back. That's my turn. Go, Ben.
I'm going to draw, discard, draw. And I am going to attack. I'm gonna Moto Taxi.
Oh.
Gonna attack me. He's coming.
I'm gonna-
I knew it.
I'm gonna attack the Kingfish.
Interesting.
Oh, you're
Oh.
declaring Kingfish as the bounty?
You're
Yep.
declaring?
All
I'm
right.
declaring.
Okie doke.
All right.
The bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how that turns out for us. All right. Well, I guess I'll roll for Kingfish. So this could win the game if he's right.
And he wins.
Yeah, and he
Oh.
wins.
Okay, one sec. Just making sure I got the right ones.
The right combo.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want that one. All right, I'm just gonna. It doesn't matter because I'm not facing a person. I'm
Yeah,
just
no, you're
switching
good.
out something real quick.
You're fine.
No.
Honestly,
That's
just tell us how many dice you're rolling.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So I got 1,
Oh, jeez.
2.
Wait, why are you flipping them?
He put them in the hand.
Oh, okay. The gold tooth.
Armor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stupid. 6. I attack on
Bit of a
spirit
struggle.
and poison, and I block poison and
Plasma.
plasma.
All right, so he's hitting on melee and fire, and he blocks melee and fire. I don't know if you're hitting on any of those.
No.
Okay, so melee fire. 3 hits.
Okay.
Good luck.
So he
1,
got
2,
3
3, 4,
hits,
5.
He got 3 hits.
and Ben hits on what? On magic
He
and
hits
poison.
on poison and magic. So
Magic.
poison and spirit.
Okay. Oh, 2.
Okay.
It's a tie.
So
Or
2,
no,
He
no,
hit.
it's a loss.
Yeah, it's a loss.
but
He has 3.
Yes, 3 hits.
turn of luck.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
all right. Yeah.
Which one is
Reroll
reroll?
one of his hits. Just do the melee.
Oh, and you get a reroll one of yours.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he got another hit.
Okay. Turn of luck again.
Oh my gosh.
Same one.
Reroll it.
All right.
So now you're
Okay.
Just 2
tied.
hits now. Now
And
it's
I
tied,
get a
and you get to
reroll
reroll
one.
Yeah, so Ben gets to reroll a magic.
Oh gosh.
So
right.
no additional hits.
Do you
No.
press?
But I will press the attack.
Okay. So now it just goes again to that first listed damage type, even for supremacies, and the armor is ignored. So he hits on melee.
And I hit on spirit.
All
All right.
What's
let's
it gonna
do this.
be?
Nope.
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 All right. He's got 2 now. Nope.
Nope.
Oh
All
man.
right. Now going to 3.
Dicey.
Nope.
Oh man.
Nope.
All right. You're going to 4.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know melee.
That.
Oh.
Going to 5.
Going to 5 now.
Nope.
No hits.
Wow.
Oh my
Nope.
gosh.
I have never seen this happen.
Yeah, this is a lot. Oh,
2 hits.
Oh,
2 hits, and he had. Oh,
He had one. He had 1 melee. I'm re-rolling this one
a
because it was
second.
cockeyed. All right, so
Yeah.
you just got
Alright.
1. So you won.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
All right, so Ben, you get a check
Yeah. Make sure to do it in your hand.
this card. Yeah, do it
Yeah,
in your hand so nobody else can see. Unless you knew. I don't think you knew. You're taking a
I
guess,
did
right?
not know.
All right. Does it
Okay.
match the supremacy?
It does not.
All right. So Ben is out of the game.
Ben, you fought hard.
So he doesn't
I
have
wanted
any.
to give
He doesn't have any lead cards, so that doesn't matter. We also know Kingfish is not the bounty, so we can go ahead and remove him as
Mhm.
well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
that was
Ben.
kind of. That
Ben,
was kind of
You gotta be
painful.
careful what you select.
careful with that card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Where'd
It
you
was
put
It's
it?
in there. One sec. Let me just.
That was painful
Nobody
to
look
watch.
at me.
just,
All right.
just
Well,
because.
I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and
su-
move
All
Yeah.
go
just to
ahead.
kind of keep it going. I'm gonna use personal flyer to the arms dealer. Spend 500. 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're good to go, Sam. Oh, I actually need to draw my 3. Sorry.
All right, so I am going to declare the tongue as the bounty. I will go ahead and block poison and magic, so it's only hitting on melee and laser. And I will hit additionally with fire. And I will hit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
So it's
What
It's
happened
even
to
right
that
now.
card?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Did it
even.
go under your hand? Did it go under your hand, Ben? That happened with my
Did.
Yusef one time.
What? Which one are you talking about, man?
Oh, I had a discard pile.
Okay.
What card are you
Is the lead card back?
Oh no.
Not yet.
Oh
So don't worry about it.
He's holding on to
It's
it.
in my head.
Okay, you can hold on to it in your hand. That's a
Yes,
safe.
I'll just hold on to it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go ahead and roll. So I hit on fire and laser.
1. Uh-oh.
1. All right.
That was the
Well,
worst possible scenario too, because you hit laser, so
know.
you can't reroll.
I can't re-roll because I rolled a laser.
Okay. So. Oh, no one's doing the tongue. All right, let me grab the tongue dice. He rolls 6 dice and he hits on.
Yeah.
So I blocked poison and magic, so he is only hitting on melee and laser.
All right.
Okay.
JJ, the sword master. Oh.
Yep, that is 3
3.
hits. It's funny, I
Well,
get all these sword rolls when it's not
I'm
my
dead.
turn, but
Do you have any
Alright.
Devil's Gamble?
I do, but I'm not going to use it.
Gotcha.
alright.
JJ, all you.
Yeah, my turn. Okay. So I'm gonna draw that. Okay, I need to draw 2 cards. Pick the deck. There we go. Okay.
Oh no. This is so unlucky.
I'm
Oh man.
just looking at possible people to fight to get some more stuff.
Yeah, I
And
just
so
didn't have enough clues.
What were your chances, Ben, with that gamble you took?
It was a 50-50.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, that was much better than I thought it was for you.
Yeah, I thought you were doing like
Oh no,
a
sorry.
Hail Mary.
It's 50%.
Oh, so you only knew 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that was the lead card that I got. So when Ben said, "I declare Kingfish is the guy," I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
no, Ben."
I wiretapped you, so I was like, he's yeah. I hope he loses
it
at
was-
this point.
Well, my
think
thing
I
is, it's just I
bought
saw
that
all
card.
the other ones were other ones were up, and nobody had quite gotten to them yet. And so
Well,
this one just
I
came
don't
up.
think anybody
can jump on
knows yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
yeah.
Usually we have somebody that knows.
I have it
earlier.
as I have it as a 50-50. Maybe.
Right now I'm fighting the boss that's on top of the other boss.
Are you
Just
gonna
put
flip
them
over
over
a
side
card
by
too?
side.
Did you flip over a card?
Oh no, I didn't. And I won't. And
Fair enough.
so there we go. That will be my turn. I'll just throw this guy out one more time because I really don't want to die. All right. So there we go. I still just only hit on melee right now. And he only hits me on fire because I have armor that blocks
Mhm.
magic and plasma.
All right.
So here's my roll. 1 hit.
And how many does he roll? 5?
Yeah, he rolls 5 as well.
Okay.
Only hits on fire.
Nothing.
Oh, yes. Okay. Boom. He is dead. And I get the money. Oh, that's 1,000, not just 500. To know. Is there a way I can pull more than one USEP out of the time or something?
Yeah, you hold it and then like right click it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Is it Ben's turn? Or
Nope,
no, Ben's out.
gone. My
so-
turn.
And you freaking jerk.
I will take my 1.
I did not even mean to do that.
I'm just gonna.
What do you do?
I'll take it 5.
Oh
So
man.
I was right clicking to get the whole pile, and right when I got the whole pile, Ben like clicked it right before I could drag it. And so he grabbed my money before I could like put it on my thing.
Hey Ben, you did get from the chat. You got sympathies for doing all that and still winning, but just to
know,
lose the game.
Yeah.
That was the other reason I hit it. I'm like, I know I can at least maybe kill this thing because I am so far behind.
All right, is it my turn?
No, I just flipped it over. And how much
There
money?
is Cyrus.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I will go ahead and move to the industrial zone. That's my turn.
All right. Draw. Give me on. There you go. And I'm going to.
I'm gonna say this is the first time I played where like somebody's gotten out.
Yeah, same here actually.
Same.
I've played this a lot more, so I have played where people have gotten out.
Go over here, and
But
I'm gonna buy.
Usually, it doesn't last more than like 3 rounds after someone gets out before the game's over.
Yeah. I mean, unless somebody does it like really early.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, Sam, don't look at chat anymore.
Oh, I'm not looking at chat.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
I did peek
because
on
that
there,
shows
but oh, okay, I won't do that.
Josh's
Fair enough.
hand.
I looked
right.
at the last comment and saw it was giving sympathies to Ben, but
All right.
I
Well,
can
I'm
look
just.
at Josh's hand all I want.
I'm going to get a tier 2 weapon or tier 2 armor, and I'm going to call that good. That's my turn.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to get 2 tier 2 armors.
uh-oh. Here comes the moto taxi. Where's he going?
I'm personal flying over to the tongue.
No, I was totally guessing, man. Don't fight him.
All right. I had them vote in chat which one I should go for. Not gonna
really?
lie. Yeah. So I did that. I'm going to restock. And then I'm just gonna use everything because my armor and weapons are atrocious for the tongue.
For the tongue. Okay.
Absolutely atrocious. Okay.
And by the way, in the final version of the rulebook, it also has the supremacy cards are in there, so you can reference them to see which weapons and armor would be optimal for you to buy.
So I
Yeah,
only hit
that way, when
on
you
fire.
know,
Yeah.
I only hit on fire. I block his sword. So he hits me on poison, plasma, and shaman juice. Spirit.
All right.
So, but I get 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14.
Well, you roll first because it might be you get just more hits than
15,
he can possibly hit.
16. I get 18 die.
Well, you got 12 there, so go ahead and roll those first.
Is this all the die? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, that's
4,
all of
5,
them.
6, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9,
Oh wait,
10,
no,
11.
there's one over here. Bloop. There you
Oh, whoops. Sorry about it, Empress. Oh, come on. All right, so I get 18, so I'll roll 6, and then...
You roll 12 and then 6.
And I only hit on fire.
All right,
So
let's count
bad.
the fires. Well, nothing for the first 12.
So bad.
Oh, wow.
All
Go ahead
right.
and roll your next 6.
I got
Woo,
1.
you got 1.
Woo!
All right.
Oh
What's
my
he hit on?
gosh. All right, somebody roll.
What's he hit on?
He hits on
Poison.
poison, plasma, and shaman thing. What is it
Spirit.
called? Spirit. Oh,
All right, so he's got 1 hit. This one's cockeyed, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, barely cockeyed, but all right, there you go.
all right. You know what I'm gonna do. You already know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I do.
Reroll it.
Earned that luck.
Reroll it.
The poison or the spirit.
He doesn't hit on spirit. Oh, he does hit on spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 hits.
Oh, shucks. Poison.
All right. So it's 1 hit versus 1 hit.
No, that's 2 hits.
Press the attack.
He hits on poison, or he hits on plasma.
Oh, does
Oh, he does. That's right.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
Oof.
Okay. Well, I am going to. You know what? Yeah. Let's Devil's
Just
Gamble.
die.
By the
Oh,
sword.
all right. By the sword.
You know that. Okay.
I am with him.
All right. Well, there's
All right.
all of my cards. Cool.
All right.
Well, fun. My turn. I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Hey Ben, do you want to put the lead back where it goes? No, it's just gonna stay in your hand. Okay.
In my hand, it's in a safe spot. None of you can cheat.
I am going to attack. I'm going to declare Zwal as the bounty and attack him.
Oh, interesting.
I know.
The whole time?
Well,
He's been up like the whole game.
He has. So I'm rolling 6 dice against him. I'm blocking, I think, just one of his damage types, the poison. But I am also hitting on 2 types.
So true, Kibbles. So true.
All right, so I'm sure chat is laughing at my strategies, but that's okay.
No, we were talking about me attacking the tongue being a power move. I was never meant to win that. It was more of.
Gotcha. All right, so I hit on melee and laser, so let's see how many hits I get. I only got 1 hit. You know, since I didn't roll a laser, I'm actually going to re-roll that to see if I
Yeah,
get
that's fair.
it better.
yeah.
Nope, same.
Right.
All
Just one.
1.
right, I'll roll for his wall. What does he hit on for you?
He hits on plasma bullets and melee.
All right. Watch all these melee swords come out. Oh, dude.
Oh, that's
Plasma bullets.
so lucky.
Wow, he got 1 hit.
All right, so
Oh, wait.
that is a
Oh, but you
tie.
have armor for poison. That's right.
Oh, I do have armor. Oh, so I won.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Wait, no,
okay.
it's
No,
tie. It's
melee.
tie.
It's tied.
Wait. Oh yeah, I blocked the poison. Oh, so he got a melee hit.
Yeah, you got a melee.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I'll press the attack.
All right.
So it was just
There we
asked,
go.
where is Sam going? He's going to Industrial Zone, which is right down here, and he's fighting Zwal, which is this guy, this supremacy. So if he beats Zwal and press the attack right now, and it is Zwal, the game's over.
Correct. All right, so it's laser versus plasma. Oh, so it's laser versus laser. So first to do laser wins.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Who's a better sniper?
And there we go. There's that. And roll.
Whoa!
Oh, it's
It's
still
a
a
tie
tie.
again.
All right. Come
And-
on.
Go.
Woo!
Oh!
Oh, look
Oh.
at that.
All right,
He
Ben.
gets the hit.
All right, Ben, pass me that card.
Dun,
Let's see.
da, 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 da,
Sam
da,
won.
da, da.
That's the card.
Yeah,
It is?
Is
Yep.
it?
Oh man.
Yay!
Well
Oh,
done.
I had a 50-50 between the tongue and Zwal, so I was just gonna keep bouncing back and
Now,
forth between them.
I have a notepad you can see on the stream. I have it here of my thought process throughout the game, and I was sure that it wasn't Zwal or Harbinger because it's been up for like the whole game.
Yeah, that was my thought. That's why I went after Kingfish.
Yeah, well,
Well, it's
that was a little risky.
Well, it's been up the
I
whole
was
game,
fine.
but most people at the beginning of the game just have the one clue, or the one lead card.
True.
Yeah. And I had the false lead. That was a bummer.
True,
Yeah,
true,
that
true.
was, especially when I wiretapped Ben. I'm like, gosh
I
dang
know.
it.
I was like, I'm sorry, KJ.
Yeah.
Took my card. I was like, well, here's the false lead.
I thought the
Yeah.
false lead, but I didn't want to say it because I was like, ooh, well, we have to like start over again or whatever. But when I wiretapped Ben, there's a false lead, and I thought, wait, I thought that only comes to play with the maximum amount of players.
Wait, so Josh, did you not have the tongue as
No.
your other?
No.
Okay, because
I got the
I
false
had a
lead from killing Ben.
Oh, you had the false lead. Okay, because I had a 50-50 chance with you. I was like, okay, one of these is gonna be it. So I played
No.
it on you, and I got the same one I got from you last time, the Jarkata executive.
Oh
And I was like,
no.
oh crap.
Yeah, that was a good game. So, I mean, that just goes to show whoever gets the most money and a lot of cards isn't necessarily ahead. Like,
Mhm.
I was,
They have an
but
advantage.
I had an advantage, but I didn't have any clues. And I was never in a spot really that I could buy clues because I had so much money.
Yeah,
Um,
you
I never
could've
had
got
a ton of money.
no, it wasn't the tongue. It was Zwal. So Sam killed Zwal down here in Industrial Zone. And that was the bounty.
It's a bounty.
That was a fun
Something-
game, though. That was close.
Yeah. Also, something that also goes to show when handling the cards, when Ben accidentally put the lead card in his hand, he so this is a fun little fact. He also dropped it underneath his hand, but it was still face up.
Oh,
I saw
no.
that.
Yeah, and so I was sitting there. I was like, "Oh crap! I can't call it out, or else Josh and Sam
I know.
are gonna see."
It was such a bummer because I literally just could not see it, and I
Yeah.
didn't know I had it, and so I just tried to put all the things I had into my hand, and
Yeah.
apparently you can't put
Well, that's
just a stack into your hand.
I guess that's one thing to be aware of with tabletop simulators. Be really careful because you can't rewind time if the lead card gets revealed.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, so be careful, but that was a good game.
It was overall. It still played well.
In
And I still tried to play honestly.
In the physical board game, we recommend players put it underneath the board
Mm-hmm.
until someone's ready to look at it. And as a Kickstarter stretch goal or something, we'll probably have an envelope or something special you can put the card into.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one thing
Alright.
left to do now, gentlemen.
Yes, there
Yes,
is.
there is.
Flip it over. Get out of here. Ah. Wow.
So glad
It's
man
gone.
loops. Yeah. Look at all these pieces.
Straight
were there any-
past.
Were there any lingering chats?
Yeah.
Or questions from chat?
I
Or I
don't
guess
see any right now, but do you guys have any questions before we end it all? And nothing yet. Thanks for joining in, guys. That was fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to all who watched.
All right. Well, go ahead and try the game for yourself. If you have Tabletop Simulator, just go to the Steam Workshop and download the mod that is the
Mhm.
game, and then you'll be able to play it. And if you have any questions or something, just come on the Discord and you're able to put rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we
And
have
if
a
you like
question,
it-
I think, from Sergeant Kibbles. When is spotlights happening? What do you mean by spotlights?
I think that's like YouTube spotlights.
Yeah, so we already have some YouTubers who have reviewed the game. We've got some new ones that are coming around May. And we have a Dice Tower spotlight that's coming in May.
And the Kickstarter relaunch is when?
So we had originally planned for the last Tuesday in May. However, I guess I can let you guys know, since you're on the stream right now, we may have to push it back a little bit. Our gaming company is run by two brothers. One of them is in the military, and he's actually, as the military tends to do, it changes your plans a little bit. And he's on a mission assignment right now that might force us to push it out a little bit. So we haven't made the decision exactly yet. I can't really communicate with him because of where he is right now in the military, but we will make that decision really soon, whether we want to push it out a little longer or whether we'll still be launching at the end of May. Don't put hashtag Ukraine.
No, yeah. No.
I gotta keep it memey.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No. Also, shout out. I don't know for the stream or whatnot if Josh showed all the models in this the miniatures and the models in the board game are really cool. I love the character design. I've
That is
painted
true.
miniatures myself, and so highly recommend that you take a look at them
Hey,
because they're really cool and they'd be really fun to
Although-
paint.
I
They're-
named the
they're-
game Ghost Sucks. That was the lobby, and guess Ghost won.
Oh, okay.
Ghost does
Um,
not suck.
Yep.
One thing with
You
the
were a
model
liar.
with the models in the tabletop simulator, the actual models themselves were not able to be ported over super well. We had to distort them a bit for them to get in there. So they
That's-
look a lot better in real life. I actually have some that have been printed out, 3D printed, and they look a lot better than they do in tabletop simulator. I'll just say that.
Oh, okay. Are there like pictures of them like on the website or on the Kickstarter so people can see that?
Yeah, let's see. They're on the Kickstarter page. We should
Okay.
have the Kickstarter page finalized actually here in the next couple weeks.
Ah.
With like our Kickstarter video, which is kind of the last part that we're working on, as well as just a few more graphics. But yeah,
Sweet.
Well, there you go. Just wanted to.
And if you enjoy this game when you do play it for free, if you could endorse it on Steam, on
Yeah.
Tabletop Game
That'd
Simulator,
help.
Leave a good review.
Yeah,
Awesome.
actually,
if you like it.
I don't know how to do that, but for the video too, just give it a little likesy.
Yeah.
But cool. Well, I'm gonna
Alright.
head to bed. But thanks,
Sounds
guys.
good. Thanks everybody who joined us.
Thanks, Sergeant Kibbles. Thanks, Angus. Have a good night, guys.